Hello, good evening, Sham.
Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, only 3 of us. Some more.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
This is Carol, is it?
Yes, I'm Carol. Please, can you please change my name iPad to Carol, please?
Carol.
All right, thank you.
EJ, this is it. Erika, is it? EJ? EJD. Hello, EJ.
Hello, Shan.
Can you hear me?
Good evening.
This is Erika?
Yes.
Oh, we every day change name.
Shan, can you please,
Yeah.
can you share the question in the chat box?
You see the chat box, the file, you click the file. I already post. You see the chat box there has one small file. Click the one.
No, on the file?
Yes.
No, we didn't have any file here.
You can see one
I can see it.
small file there. Wait, I can, rather can see it. You see the one.
I can't see the questions.
Oh, you cannot open the file, is it?
I opened, but it always appeared the Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive.
Wait. I go see my device. My phone, I think.
Do I need to type in my Zoom email? Zoom account?
Zoom. Mustafa, can you introduce Mustafa? Mustafa, unmute and introduce. Mustafa.
Unmute your mic. Unmute, please.
Shan, are we live on Facebook?
Mustafa.
Unmute.
Mustafa, click the microphone.
Chat box.
Yes, do you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yes. We can hear
Yes, how
you.
are you? Yes, how are you, darling?
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's see. Chat box. Okay, I copy the question.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now see the
Do you hear
topic.
me?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, we have the question now.
Hello, Mr. Pubi, Mrs. Pubi. Do you hear me, Mrs. Pubi?
Yes.
Mustafa, Mr.
Yes,
Mustafa.
yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Carol, Mrs. Carol.
Yes.
Carol.
Yes, I'm Carol here. Yeah.
You from Malaysia?
Yes, I'm from Malaysia. You're right.
Mustafa, introduce yourself. Mustafa.
Yes, Sean.
Yeah, where are you from?
Sorry, Badan, I don't hear you well.
Where are you from?
Yes, I'm from Iraq.
Say again?
From Iraq, darling. Yes, you hear me?
I can't hear you. Where are you from? Maratha, is it?
From Iraq, I think so.
Oh, Iran. Okay.
Yes.
No, he's not from Iran. Iraq.
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 All right.
Yes, Iraq, you know.
Pobi, introduce.
Yes, Sean, I previously talked with you.
I asked Pobi. Can you introduce?
Everyone, I'm Phoebe. I'm from Vietnam.
All right, from Vietnam.
Pobi, can you introduce Pobi? Pobi, can you hear me? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, please introduce
I'm
yourself.
from Vietnam and I'm 22 years old.
What is your name? Your name Pobi, is it? Your name Pobi? Your name.
My name is Phượng and his name is Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Okay. Ragibol, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm MD Rakibul Islam. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I'm working in corporate field as an executive under finance section.
Okay, can you see the question?
Yeah.
Ragibol, you answer the first question.
Okay, let me
Do you
check
have
it.
any fears about getting older? What are they?
No, I don't get any fear about my age, or because it's the nature, it's the natural system, so I can't avoid that. So I just try to enjoy every single day. That's my that's my focus, but I never think about my old days or after 2 years what will be happen or something like that. Just I try to enjoy the present days. That's it. I don't care.
Okay, I will send you the breakout room. Rahman, can you introduce Raihan? Unmute and introduce. Unmute. Yes, introduce yourself.
For giving me a chance to introduce myself. This is Raihan from Bangladesh, and I'm working for an apparel manufacturing company in Bangladesh. We export garments to Europe, America.
Okay. Noor, can you introduce Noor? Noor Kosam, can you introduce?
Question? First question?
No. Wait. I call Noor. Noor, can you introduce Noor? Can you hear me? Noor, you want to answer? I will remove you from club. Noor, can you answer? Noor. Noor, can you hear me? Noor. Okay. What are you, Jonathan? Can you introduce?
Yes, I will introduce myself. My name is Jonathan. I am from Indonesia. My age 25 years old. My job is civil engineering. Only that. Maybe only that my question.
Okay. Okay, we go to the topic and everyone can see the question in the chat box.
What, mister?
Question, you can see the chat box inside the question. Chat box. You see the question inside the chat box. Can see or not?
I don't
Chat box. You can see the chat box. You see the Zoom below have chat. Then how do I see the question? You see your device have the option chat. C-H-A-T, chat.
You will be.
You find the chat. Later you talk to me. Okay, Raihan, you answer
Yes.
the first question.
I have a little bit fear about getting older.
Okay.
Because when we get older, we become unable to do something that we could do when we were young.
Okay, thank you. Erika, can you answer the first question, Erika? Erika Joy. Erika. Okay, Erika, you are not there. Muhammad Imran, can you introduce?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Muhammad Imran Khan from South India, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Can you see the chat box inside the question? Can you answer the first question?
Yeah. I didn't see.
Now you
I
see.
didn't see. Yeah.
Erica,
Do you
can you hear
have
me, Erica?
any fears about getting older or older?
Erica.
Do you have any fear about this?
Okay, Muhammad Imran, can you answer the first question?
Yeah, I have a. Yeah, I have. I don't have any fears about getting older, because in in olden days, we are happy with what we have, but right now I'm the responsibility of uh, in my family. So in getting more and in getting more real. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Rinkesh, can you introduce Rinkesh?
Actually,
Rinkesh.
my name is Rinkesh. I'm from India. Right now, I'm pursuing BSc Computer Science. I attend this meeting to polish my English. That's it from my side,
Okay,
sir.
Jonathan, you find ready the chat box?
Yes, I found it. I found it.
Okay, answer the first question.
Reading. I choose either people for answer this question. I will be make a word for answer this
Okay,
question.
okay. Rinkesh, can you answer the first question? Can you see the question?
I can see. Actually, I would like to tell you that there is a brushed fear in my life that if when I will get old, then how will I fulfill my make and meets my desire? Because if I nowadays if I don't work hard, then I will not be able to fulfill my desire and I will not able to make and meets my children and like that and that's why I think that whenever I think about these things, I try to work hard and I try to get a lot of money in my life, and I do work hard to get to fulfill my desire in my old age. Otherwise I won't be able to get whatever I want in my old age. That's it from my side, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, introduce. Yeah, introduce yourself. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Ye. I'm from Myanmar. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Can you see
Okay.
the inside the question chat box? Inside chat box, the question. Yeah.
No.
Now you see. You answer
Yes.
the first question. Do you have any fears about getting older? What are they?
Yes, to some extent. If I when I getting old, I will get more diseases. And I don't do some things that I want to. But if I grow in other aspects, if I grow older, when I grow older, I will have much knowledge through my life. That's all. That's all.
How, Jonathan? You
Yes.
understand the question?
Yes, I understand the question.
Can you answer?
About fears about older.
Yes.
That's not sure because I don't have afraid with that.
You don't have fear.
Yes, I not afraid about that. It's natural. I will make a best for my life, so I don't afraid about that or
Okay,
that
thank
have
you.
fear. Only that nice.
Yes. In my opinion, yes. Do you have any fears about getting older? Yeah, sure have some fear because we do or no do anything also, we getting old. So anyway, we need to acquire our knowledge and money and everything, because when you old, you need money and you need to accomplish your jobs or your obligation. You need to take care of your children's. Yes, because now you can do hard work after you old. After once you getting old, you cannot do hard work. Cannot do. You need to retire. So if now you save money and plan for future, when you're getting old is no problem. Now you never plan about your old ages, become problem. Okay, that is my answer. So okay, we go to the second question. Can people of different ages be friends? Rinkesh, can you answer the second question? Rinkesh, can you answer the second question, Rinkesh? Rinkesh. Okay, Rinkesh not available. Raihan, can you answer the second question?
Yeah, yes. Can yes.
Raihan, I
If
think
you can accept someone as friend.
your internet problem, Raihan. Maybe you turn off your video, then try. I think your internet problem. Yeah, can you answer the second question? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, people can be friends with whether the people are old or young. If the old person, if we are friends with old person, we can get less knowledge and things from them. That's all.
Okay. Ahmad, can you introduce?
Sure. Hello. Hello, guys. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq, and I'm here just to improve my speaking level with you guys. And yeah, I work in a private sector, one of the private university in my country. Thank you.
Ahmad, can you see the chat box? Second question. Now we answer the second question. Can people of different ages be friends?
Yeah, of course. I think it's not about ages. I think it's about mutual or interests that maybe people have in common with each other. So if a person has a similar interest to mine, and we can talk about it and we can add some information to each other, I think that's it's all about. It's not about age, in my opinion. But if you don't have similarity between maybe interest or knowledge or whatever you have in common with that person, it's going to be a little bit difficult to make a friendship. Thank you.
Rinkesh,
Yes, sir.
can you answer the second question?
Yeah, I would like to tell you that I have seen so many guys. They are from different age, and but their purpose and their interest are same. Like you are like I'm a college goer, and you are so much higher older than me. But and I can say you that you are my friend because our purpose is same like that, because I and you and I also want to learn English. That's why I would like to say that there is a two different ages person can be a friend if they're mutual understanding, if they want to do something like-minded person, and if they want to get something like that, then it could be possible that you can be a friend of a person who is his age is different from you. That's it from my side, sir.
Okay, Imran, can you
And
answer the second question, Imran?
Yeah. Yes, we can. I have many friends like different ages. If someone who has older than me, I will learn from them what they have already do the past things. And if someone who is elder than me, I will teach them what I have experienced in my current situation. I will teach them, and then I will motivate them. And yeah, it's one of the good things. We need to we have different ages of people that we can motivate to the move on to the next level. That's it from my side.
Okay. I think A answer ready. A. Second question. I think A answer ready. Okay. Raihan, can you answer the second question?
Yes. Different ages people can be friends because it's depend on attitude. If you accept someone as your friend, that's enough. We shouldn't care about his age, his religion, his caste and creed. Uh, as a human, if you choose personally good and sweet to me, I think we should accept someone as friend. Yes.
Okay. B2026, can you introduce? B2026. Unmute and introduce. Hello? B2026. Okay. So the second question is different age people can be friend. Yes, can be friend, but the generation gap is bigger. Maybe their experience is different from you, but some difficulties. But not every older people can be friends. Somebody who can accept the new generation, they only can be friend. If you have the old friends, is better for you because you can learn from them the life experience. You can get some advice from them. Seng Seong, can you introduce? Seng Seong, please introduce yourself. Magesh Yadav, introduce. Magesh
Yes.
Yadav, can you introduce? Magesh Yadav.
I am from Nepal. My name is Mahesh Kumar Yadav. My district name is Sira. My number is 2.
Okay,
My
join the Magesh
qualification
Yadav,
is
join the
diploma
breakout room.
in civil
Magesh
officer.
Yadav, join the breakout room. Can you hear me? Join
Only
the
this, thank you.
Seng Seong, can you introduce Seng Seong?
Yes, my name is Seng Song. I'm from Laos. My nickname is Song.
Okay. What are you doing, Seng Seong?
Just now I am unemployed because during the COVID-19.
Okay, you see the question inside the chat box and answer the second question. So,
Yes.
you see the question inside the chat box and answer the second question.
I don't see. Let me share.
You see, then call me. Magesh Yadav, I send you the breakout room. You join. Narendra, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Naren from India, and I do job as well as study. Even though I'm trying to do good, yet I want to do best. So I have left my previous job. Right now, I am living at my home, and now I am doing totally focus on speaking English. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will send you the breakout room to join. Narendra. Narendra, I go there waiting there. I send you somebody there. Narendra and Seng Seong 2. Magesh Yadav 2. Imran, Mohammed Imran 2. Jitendra, can you see the question inside the chat box and continue answer the second question?
Okay. Can people of different age be friends? Yeah, of course, it can happen that. I think age is just a number. So different age people can be a friend. Like when we play games, then we have friend of different age, and also like while drinking in jobs, uh, also people from different country become friend. So yeah, it's happened. That's it from my side.
Okay. Rankesh, can you answer the third question? Rinkesh. Okay, the
Yes, sir.
third
Actually,
question. What are some of your earliest memories?
yeah, actually, I would like to tell you that my best earliest memory in my life that when I used to go to school, because those day I can never ever forget in my life, because that was my best day, and nowadays it is also my best day. And this I would like to say that in the future I will never ever be stay at home like this, because I have been at home since 2020 February, and because of corona pandemic, that's why these are the best and memorable day in my life. Because I know one thing, that once I complete my graduation, and after that when I will be going any other country to further my study, then I will remember these things. That's why I would like to say that these are the earliest day and these are the most favorite day in my life. That's it from my side, sir.
Agamat, can you answer the third question?
Oh man, yeah, a lot of memories, good and bad memories. Mm, Memories with family, with friends, university, school, moving around with friends. Yeah, I have a lot of them. Um, yeah, the best of them maybe throughout my university, like before 4 year college, because we don't like I didn't have any responsibilities toward myself, toward my family. I had to study and have fun with my friends, and that's what I did. So I think those 4 years, the some people look at it as a formative years, just to study and learn some information. I didn't do like strictly just that. I had fun with friends, with the whole group of mine, and I would say that would be the most memorable period of my life. Thank you.
Thank you. Araf Rahman, can you introduce yourself? Araf Rahman, can you introduce? Unmute and introduce. Pairan, okay. Introduce yourself. Okay, Jitendra, can you answer the third question? Jitendra, come back 2 minutes. Okay. In my opinion, the third question, what are some of your earliest memories? Yes, the earliest memories is all the experience. The experience, I think our thoughts and our opinion about the life, everything depend on your experience. What kind of experience? In your life, you always met the good people. So you believe everybody is a good people. If you met always in the bad people, so you think everybody is a bad. So this is your experience. So your thoughts or your opinion come from your experience. So I have a lot of experience, all the bad experience about the life and this society or people. Some good and bad everywhere they have. Good people also there, bad people also there. But when you want to do something good, many people against you. Okay, if you nothing to do, everybody like you. If you do something good, you want to earn money. If you everyday work and earn money, the people jealous with you. They can started to do something wrong with you. But if you nothing to do, you just talk and you without empty hand, you be happy, everybody happy with you. But if you started to earn money or do something good thing, some people against you. So this is the life. This is the human. So this all I have the experience. Michael Yadav, what happened to you? Michael Yadav.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah. Just now you joined, right? I sent you the breakout room. You didn't join. What happened to you?
Actually, now I am joining this group. So
Okay. You just joined now. Okay, I sent you the
yeah.
breakout room. You joined the room too. Mukhtar, you didn't change your name. Always come with the Arabic name.
Yeah, I will make
You
a
next
rename.
time you know change. I know admit you. Okay.
How
Rename
can
my.
we
This is
how can we
not
come
my
to know
job.
that what is your name?
You go to breakout room.
Yeah. That's a valid question, Shan. How do you know his name?
Rinkesh, okay, Jitendra, can you answer the third question? What are some of your earliest memories?
Yeah, so I have many earliest memory, like playing cricket with my childhood friend. Now I'm not playing cricket because our all friends move here and there. They shifted to different city, and also when I crack some competition, India level competition, and then I succeed. So these are the memory that I have. Thank you.
Okay, it means you have been India and national level player, sir.
No, I am not saying that national level sports player. I am saying that
Oh,
national level exams, competitive
okay.
exam. Like
Okay, I'm really sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Rinkesh, can you answer the fourth question?
Yeah, actually, I would like to tell you that it is good for nursing at home, because I would like to tell you that in the beginning, when a child is born, and that time parents do each and everything for him, and they work hard to get their children in best education like that, and they do each and everything, even though there are some parents who are not able to uh, complete their desire, but they want to complete their children desire. But that's why I would like to tell you that once we succeed in our life, and once we earn it is not it doesn't matter whatever we earn, like 100 rupees or 1 lakh rupees. It is our responsibility, once we get a successful our life, once we get mature in our life, So it is our responsibility to take care our parents, to pamper our parents, because there are because parents always think that once my uh, child will be get a good job, then he will take care me. That's why it is a good, and we should one should do these things. One should nurture their parents, one should pamper their parents, because we live in India, and India is also known these things. That's it from my side, sir.
Jitendra, can you answer the fourth question? Jitendra, can you answer? Unmute, unmute and talk.
Yeah, actually, I'm not able to understand the nursing home. I
How
think
come
nursing home where
you never unmute, but still I hear you? But I see your audio is red color. What happened?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
happened. If anybody muted and want to speak, then I think highlighted in green color. That person will be highlighted in green color.
Okay, okay.
So actually, I don't know clearly nursing home. I think nursing home, I just Google search a small private institution providing residential accommodation with health care, especially for elderly people.
Nursing home, this is here the meaning is elders staying, the old people staying there. Home.
Staying with us. Okay.
No, with
So
us.
I think
This is a home. The children who never take care of the children, the parents, they
In
send to the
India,
home.
sir, yeah, in India it is a like old
Yes,
people
yes,
home.
yes.
When
This question, okay,
they
this question about the old people staying the different home, not your home. The children abandon the parents, they don't want to take care. So they admit to the home.
okay. Now I can answer. So actually, I don't see that in my family that old people stay in nursing home. But yes, if their child is not
Maybe
giving
one
proper
day you can
facility.
see your children never take care of you, you rest in the home. Then after at the time you remember me this question.
No, son, I don't think so. I will invest so much that I can take care of myself. I will invest
Everybody
money
thinks
so
same
that.
story, but the life happened different story.
Yeah, totally agree with
Nobody
you.
like to go home. This is unfortunately they go to home finally. No choice.
So, according to me, I think if they live with family members, then it is fine because they will guide us. They will take care of children also because they want to play with children. So that's it from my side.
Agamat, can you answer the fourth question? What do you think about nursing homes? Are they a nice option for older people, or should they live with the family members?
I mean, the ideal option is just to stay with their children or with their family. That's the best solution or the best place to be at. And as far as the nursing homes or the shelters that elderly people stay in, I think it's not. It's an option, but it's not the best because it's obviously it's better than like to be a homeless person, to be outside in the streets, and but it's not the ideal because I think people in general need some emotional support from their families, from their friends, from the people around them, and taking care of them, and they need their private spaces. But if you don't have any maybe solutions depending on your situation, you have to resort to these places. And as I mentioned earlier, it's better than nothing. It's better than being like in the streets, roaming around, homeless, like as a homeless person. That's my personal opinion.
Yes, in my opinion, if the parents they didn't have any children, maybe they don't have option. The only option they can go to the home. If the children have also, if the children they does not like to take care, they don't like to take care of the parents. Also, they have no choice. But if the children, they take care of them parents, they can stay with them. Otherwise, the children also, no point. Somebody, the children, they want the father, mother money only. They don't want to take care really. So if they don't want to take care, they couldn't take care. If you stay with the children also, no point, no use. But every human, they need to take care of them parents. That is the obligation. That is the duty. But everybody never do the duty. So the home also important. Because you have children, but the children, they don't want to take care of you, then you stay there is no meaning. So I think depend the situation. If the children is a really good children, they can take care, it is better for the people. Otherwise, they go to home, the elder people together, they can spend them time, because the old people feeling they only understand, because normally the younger people, they don't want to talk to the old people also. So this is the problem also. When you're getting old only you understand, because the old people, they like to talk someone, but the people no interest to talk. In Singapore also like that. Anybody old people, they stay below the, because they hear the first story always empty. So the first story, sometimes the elder people go and sit, nobody want to talk to them. So this is the annoying thing. Okay, we go to the sixth question. Fifth question. Should younger people respect the elderly? Why or why not? Rinkesh?
Yeah, actually, I would like to tell you that one should respect their older people, respect their older person, because I would like to tell you that if we respect our, if you give respect and take respect, I have heard that. That's why I would like to tell you that if you are able to respect your elder, then you can get respect from other people. Because observation leads to observation. That's why I would like to tell you that. If any person who is elder, who is younger than me, if he observe, if he or she observes that I'm respecting other people, then he also respects me and my community. That's why I would like to tell you that one should respect their older people, because it is our responsibility. Because if we are not able to do this thing, then our younger people, younger community people also won't respect us. That's it from my side, sir.
Okay. Agamat, can you answer the fifth question?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think you should respect everybody, period. Everybody, anyone. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I think, yeah, elderly people should get the most respect possible because, well, they have more experiences than us, and they are kind of wise people that don't respond to us like younger than them directly. Like if you maybe shout out at a person that's younger than you, or sorry, older than you, they not gonna maybe descend to your level and respond with maybe rude terms, because they wise and they know how to, because the all the information they gathered from experience in life. So I think that we should definitely respect them as much as possible. And well, another maybe reason, which is karma, because when we do, if you believe in that, if you do that, for some people, maybe when you get older a little bit, you're gonna get the same maybe treatment that you treat other people. That's my take on it. But apart from that, I think like from the virtue like perspective, or from the ethical perspective, we should first of all respect everybody, and second of all, you have to pay the most possible respect to other people, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Riyad Khan, can you introduce? Riyad Khan, can you hear me? Unmute and introduce.
Hello, I'm here.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Riyad Khan. I'm from Pakistan. And as far as my education background concerned, so I have done MBA. And I'm an introvert person. I like to talk to the other person, and I like to make a friendship with other person and talk to them. And yes, sir. Thank you. And what is the question, sir?
You see the chat box inside the question, fifth question. Can you answer the fifth question?
Question number
5.
Question number 5. Should younger people respect the elder? Why and why not? Yeah, I think just should younger people. Yeah, I think so. It depends on the culture, and it depends on the parents what they teach to their child. Uh, I think so. It is a good thing. We should respect to our elder, and a person who respect to their elders. So maybe when he become an elder, so they also other people also respect them. So, and it is a good culture, and lot of our ancestors, like our forefathers, they teach us this thing. We should respect our elder. If we if we respect our elder, then in further life in future, our our younger will also respect us. I think so. It is a good thing. In my point of view, we should respect. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, in my opinions, elder people, we need to respect. But why sometimes is not respect? Because the elder people sometimes they behave very badly. Sometimes they pretend and deny, and sometimes they acting. They know the true, but the person never talk to the true. You elder or who also we cannot respect. So this is the reason. But if you ask me the question, the elder people you should respect or not? Yes, we need to respect. But the elder people how they behave, that is important also. Sometimes even my father mother or who also I don't care, because the person never talk the true. I don't like my life anybody lied to me. I don't like this one. You old elder or who, I don't care. So the important, the age is not nothing. If you have the age person, why we need to respect? You have the age, not only the age, you have more experience. So you have more polite and humble, and how to you should have the virtue. Just now Ahmad also said. So the virtue, the person, if you elder means you have experience, so you need to behave well, and um, you should behave. Otherwise, only I am the aged person, you need to respect means no point. You have the good behaviors and virtues, everybody respect you. I think this is the important thing. Jitendra, can you answer the fifth question? I think you can't see the question, right? Now you can see. Fifth question: should younger people respect the elderly? Why or why not? Jitendra, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. So actually, I heard your opinion about this question. So yeah, I am totally agree with you. But I think most of the older people have uh, they we have like older people, and they understand how to react, and they are mature enough. So I think older people should be respected, because most of the older people are like that. Like you said that you have
Yes,
to
yes,
behave
yes.
like how old people
No, they
behave,
know
and
easily
how
accept.
they have it.
Sometimes they know easily accept. Sometimes, okay, really, if we buy something, ask them to eat, they don't want. They pretend. So this kind of problem, they pretend. They sometimes if you never give, they say you never give me. If you give, they don't want. This kind of issues have.
Yeah.
I think Rinkesh answer ready. I think. Okay, we go to the sixth question. What is a good age to settle down and get married? Rinkesh.
Yeah, actually, I would like to tell you that it is the biggest tough question in my life because I have been recommended so many people that if you are not able to fulfill your desire, then you should not get married in your life because if you because with whom you are going to get married, it is your once you get married with him, it is your responsibility to take care him and fulfill their desire. That's why if you are not able to fulfill your desire, then you shouldn't be get married in your life. But on the other hand, there people some people say that marriage is very important because if you don't get it married, then because it is a ritual in our India. That but I am recommended so many people that if you will not be able to get successful in your life, then you are not supposed to get married. But that's why it is the biggest question in my life, and I cannot say any specific year to get married in our life. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Ahmad, can you answer? Sixth question. Ahmad. Okay, Jitendra, you answer.
Okay, so according to my point of view, I think 25 to 30 age is good age to get married. But before that, you should settle down. Like you should have some source, a stable source of income, so that you can fulfill your family needs, and then you can marry. So I think 25 to 30 age is a good age to marry.
If your father reach you any age, can marry.
You are right.
Bailey
Yeah,
Minar, can
we
you
have
introduce
many
yourself?
examples.
Bailey Minar, can you introduce yourself? Unmute and introduce.
Here we go.
Yes, please introduce yourself. Where are you from?
I'm Bailey Meyer. I'm from North Carolina, USA.
USA. Okay, nice to meet you.
Mhm.
You can see. What are you doing for a living?
I'm a teacher.
English teacher.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice to meet you. So we are practicing English. We have some topics and questions. So maybe if we are do mistake, you can correct us also because you are the English teacher. Only one English teacher here. We are the learners.
Yes.
Okay, you can see the question inside the chat box. Can answer the sixth question. What is a good age to settle down and get married?
I'm sorry, do what now?
Yeah, you can see the question inside the chat box. Chat box. Sixth question, number 6.
Here's 6.
Before you want to explain about your life, anything we want to hear you. We want to say anything, Ken. How
Number
about
6.
Yeah, the question number 6 for you. Yes.
What is a good age to settle down and get married?
Yes.
I think that it comes down to the person that you are with. I think that education is extremely important. I think that should be done first and foremost. Personally, I would say in the 20s, in the early 20s, I mean, would be a good, but I think it depends on the person. I definitely think it depends on the person and where they're at in life and their goals. Because if they don't have goals, if they want to just be a stay-at-home mother or father, then I suppose it could happen as early as they wanted it to.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So in USA, which place you stay? You living which part?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So you teaching online or in the school?
I teach in school.
Oh, you are the teacher for school. So government
Mhm.
servant, you get salary from government, is it?
Do what now?
You mean you work for government, is it? Government or private school?
It's a private school. It's
Oh,
an
private school.
academy.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Ahmad, can you answer the sixth question?
What's good age to settle down and get married? I mean, first of all, depending on your situation, maybe you get everything maybe right and you have maybe a constant payment that you can maybe work or job. But I would say maybe for men, obviously I cannot speak for women. For men, I would say maybe 30 and above, in my opinion. Maybe 30, 31, depending on your situation and your maybe if you have a constant stream of payment, I think that's going to be the ideal situation and you can settle down, in my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Riyad Khan, can you answer the sixth question? Riyad. Riyad Khan, can you answer the sixth question?
Question number 6. What is the good age to settle down and get married?
Yes.
In my point of view, I would like to say it depends on the person. But in my personal experience, as a person, they should complete their study and they will get a good job and they are able to earning because after the marriage life is very difficult. After the marriage life is very difficult. So if a person they have a good job and they have a good house to living, so they should do marriage. But it is my personal opinion. When person completed their education, they get married, and it is a good way. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. But we can't hear you well. You can speak louder or you check your headphone or what. Okay, in my opinion, what age we can settle down? This is depend upon the people. If you have the, I think that your parents have business. If your father is a businessman, so easy to survive. Otherwise, you want to study and you want to find the job and you want to find the girlfriend or you want to marry. The nowadays is not easy because the expectation is too high because everybody need a house and luxury car. So this is a material world. In 50 years ago, the people, everybody is a farmer. They can 6 months they work farmer job, then they can relax and enjoy. They no need car, they no need the modern dress. Nowadays you want to wear the modern dress or shoes, clothes. These are all very expensive. So money, it is depends on money. I think now you completed your degree and find job and you buy the house, then you married around 40 years old, maybe 35 to 40. If you married, if you don't have money, become no honey, then your wife and you always quarrel. Yeah.
You are right. You are right.
Mm. Okay, we go to the seventh question. Do you like animals? Which ones? Bailey, you can answer the seventh question.
Okay. I do like animals. And which ones I love because we don't have them around here in the USA. Unless you travel to a zoo. I love monkeys and giraffes, um, elephants, things like that, but mostly monkeys.
Oh, you like monkey because the human come
Yes.
from monkey, is it?
Yes.
Yes, everyone like monkey because the monkey, the body language is similar to us.
Right.
So that's why I think every human like monkey. I think the monkeys is entertain us. That is correct. Jitendra, can you answer the 7th question?
Yeah, I like cheetah because it is the fastest animal of Earth. So due to that, I like
What
it.
animal?
Cheetah.
Cheetah mean what? I don't know.
Leopard, sir.
Leopards.
Leopard. Or tiger, is it? Something like tiger.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Leopard. Mirdal, can you introduce?
Yes, my privilege to hear. I'm Mridul Chandranath and I am from Bangladesh. Recently, I am staying in my home city, which name is Feni, and I have completed my graduation in computer science and engineering. Right now, I am preparing myself for getting foreign degree. And apart from this, I have an intention to learn English. So every day, I usually keen for entering this group so that I can make myself fluent in English.
Today you're very lucky. We have the native speaker from USA,
Okay.
Bailey
Wow.
Linar.
Okay, I think I'm very much fortunate just because I found a native one, and not only she. With due respect to her, I would like to share one thing. Most of the people in this group right now are going to as like a native one. So yeah.
We cannot become native speaker because when they born in child they started to talk.
But by effort they are going to like that. Just like if you sing to Ahmed, then you will found that kinds of flavor. And at the same time, Jitendra is also a good speaker, and you are also going far more better every day to day life.
We asked Bailey Minar how our English you able to understand? Bailey Minar,
Doing well.
do you understand our English?
I do.
We are learner. Maybe we do mistakes. Our English sometimes have the grammar mistakes, so our pronunciation is not so good. How you
That
feel?
is all right.
Okay, thank you. Virdal, can you answer the 7th question? Do you like animals? Which ones?
Okay. Yes, I am very what to say, fond of animal. Like from all of them, I usually like the cow very much, just because there are many aspects in my subcontinent. Because people of our country are mostly depends on it. Most of the peoples are getting their livelihood by what to say, by starving with by what to say. I am not getting the word, but by this way they are.
Okay, I tell you, the cow is your second mother in Indian culture because the cow, because sometimes the mother they would not give the milk for the children, so the milk get from the cow, so we call the mother cow is your second mother.
Yes, and at the same time, people are most likely what to say, directly depends on it. No other animal is not coming into that kinds of utility, but cow is very much useful in our locality. So that is why I love or I like the cow much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we go to, I think in my opinion, I like also monkey, because here we say which animals you like, because cow we respect the cow, but I like animals means monkey, because monkey can entertain you, so I like monkey. Okay, Mridul, you want to ask any question to Minar, Bailey Minar?
Oh, I think gradually I will ask him if there is any kinds of question coming into mind.
Agama, you want to ask any question to Bailey Minar from USA, native speaker?
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, what, like, where do we, like, why are you here? What's the purpose of your being here?
Daily Minar, Ahmad asking you.
I'm just curious, like.
Are you joined here for any entertainment, or you want to teach us any reason behind?
For teaching purposes.
Okay.
Great.
She want teaching purpose.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So you can correct our English.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rinkesh, you want to ask any question to Minar?
No, sir.
Jitendra?
I don't want to ask any question, but I should request you that please correct our English whenever we got wrong pronunciation or wrong grammar.
Okay. She will do that. No problem. Minar, the Jitendra asking you to correct our pronunciation if we do the mistake.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, we go to the next question. I think everyone answered. Ahmad, can you answer the 7th question? Do you like animals? Which one?
I mean, I'm not a super fan of animals, but we have, in fact, an army of cats in our house. We have maybe 7 or 6 of them, but sometimes I find them annoying because, like, you have to maybe deal with their dirt and with their. So that's the aspect. That aspect I'm not really a big fan of. But in general, yeah, I'm cool with maybe birds, some kinds of birds, with chickens, because you can maybe just put them outside of the house and you can just look at them and take the products of them.
I think many people like elephant also. Elephant also people like, right? Elephant.
But I've never seen like in person elephant, because like elephant in person, just maybe on screens, just.
I think your country no forest, is it, Ahmad? Your country have any forest?
Yeah, we do have in the northern part of our country. We have a forest. We have mountains, with forest. So, but as far as elephants, I can't imagine the magnitude of it, like the size of it. I've heard that's really big, and I've seen picture of it, but I cannot imagine like why do like. I have no idea about elephants, to be honest.
Don't you have any zoo? In your country, there is no zoo.
Zoo. Do you have?
Zoo? No. We do have, but I'm not sure about the elephant, if we have or not, because maybe the climate situation, because it's not.
Okay. Take care. Elephant is not easy. You need to feed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it like feeding off maybe vegetables? Like, is it vegetarian?
Yes, vegetarian. Elephant is vegetarian.
Yeah.
It says that elephant is vegetarian, but it is so strong. Elephant is so strong animal.
Yeah. Elephant is so strong. Yes.
And Ahmad, you also enjoy ride. If you ride on elephant, then you also enjoy that because height is much high. I enjoyed a lot.
Okay, she is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, we go to 8th question. Some people spend thousands of dollars on their pets, especially when they get sick. What are your thoughts about it, Rinkesh?
Actually, sir, I would like to tell you that in my country, there are so many people, they spend lots of amount to their animals whenever they get stuck, and they pay a huge amount of their salary to feed them. That's why I would like to tell you that, because they are rich and they are able to feed them. That's why, and it is a good, because whenever we get stuck in any disease, then we spend a huge amount of our salary and our money, saving money to save us. That's why if we like anything, then we are in the habit of and we leave no stone unturned to save them. That's why it's happened in my country, in all over the world. If you like something, you want to save that things by hook or by crook. That's it from my side, sir.
Okay, thank you. Eighth question. Mirudul?
Yes, in my country, there are lots of superstition, and I think it is one of them. Most of the people in our country are believing that kinds of things. Like when they are getting sick, they are what to say? They are proposing to God, or at the same time to other that after getting cured from these kinds of situation, I will definitely sacrifice these kinds of pets to you, and I will definitely sacrifice that kinds of sacrifice to mosque or in the temple or any other thing. So that kinds of things happened in my country, and at the same time, the saint and what to say, mosque members are always trying to propagate, or they are trying to make that kinds of things as a real. And if we just focus on the previous ancient epic in all kinds of religious books, there were that kinds of things happened, or that kinds of story are given into that kinds of books. So that is why it is either a superstition or it's real, but that kinds of things happen in my country.
Okay, thank you. Jitendra, can you answer the eighth question?
Yeah, so I also think that if people have enough money, then surely they can spend thousands of dollars on their pets, especially when they get sick, because animal can't take care itself. So we have to take care itself when they become sick. That's it from my side.
Thank you. Agamat, can you answer the eighth question?
Ahmad wrote in chat box that he will come back after 1 minute.
Okay. So, okay, in my opinion, the eighth question, some people spend thousands of dollars on their pets, especially when they get sick. Yes, because they fall in love with the pets. Because the people, they have money and they love animals, though, so they take care. But sometimes we have the curious about this kind of rich people. Because why? Because the human don't have food. Sometimes the dog travel in the car, Benz car or BMW. So the time we curious about people even they cannot take bus or taxi, so they don't have money, but the dog is luckiest dog. Sometimes the dog travel the car, they take care much. So maybe this is maybe the dog destiny. So dog, but not every dog can travel the car. So this one also have luck, is it? Not every human becomes rich. So not every dog on the rich people hand. Sometimes the dogs, many dogs are the street there, no food, they're fighting each other. Aziz, can you introduce? Aziz, can you introduce yourself? Okay, no introduce, send to the breakout room 2. Hare Krishna, go to room 2. Yes, Mridul, you answer ready 8th question?
Yes, I have answered
Agamat,
it.
can you answer the 8th question?
Yes. My opinion on the people that spend too much money on pets, which is maybe known here in this region. It's not in my country, but in the maybe in the UAE, in the Emirates, maybe they can get some tigers and something like that as a pet. And I think it's a little bit complicated and controversial. But in my opinion, if you have such amount of money obviously some people donate like a lot of money on like give them to people and maybe get some pets and spend some money on them. I'm not targeting or talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that just spend too much money on pets and ignore the helping of other people. I think it's like those, maybe it's either maybe coming from ignorance that you obviously preferring animals over human. I think that's either maybe ignorance or I don't know how to describe it, but I think you're ignorant person if you prefer to spend a lot of money on pets over other people. But obviously, maybe as I mentioned earlier, maybe some people just do both, donate for people and for charities and just get some pets and spend a lot of money on them. So depending on the perspective, I think the best way to handle it is just to spend a lot of money on people. And if you're a big fan of pets, you can spend some money on them. I'm not against that attitude of spending on both sides. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Korshat, can you introduce Korshat? Korshat, can you introduce yourself, Korshat?
Hey, bro. Just give me 10 minutes. I'm fixing myself a cup of coffee and I'll get back.
Okay, smoking first. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Hilal, can you introduce Hilal? Hilal, can you introduce? Hilal, can you introduce?
Lal, unmute yourself.
Can you introduce yourself,
Yeah,
Hilal?
now you can speak.
Yeah, I'm Hilal and I'm from the place where I live here is KPK, northern area of Pakistan. Here the signals are weak, so I have turned off the video.
Actually, I didn't get your single word.
Well, your voice is breaking, so come again.
Okay, no problem. We go to the, so 8th question, everyone answer. Mridul answer.
Yes, I have answered this question.
Yes, okay, we go to the 9th question. In your opinion, which animal makes the best pet, Mridul?
Okay, I think I have to think for several times, but which animal is coming into my mind first? It is my moina. It's a one kinds of what to say. It's one kinds of birds because it can speak. It can at the same time it can entertain you by speaking lots of poem, and if you just give him give it a proper teaching, then it will speak whatever you want to hear from itself. So as it is for entertainment purpose, so I think it is one of the best pet for what to say, for getting with you or like that.
Okay, so in my opinion, which is the best pet? I think the dog is the best pet because the dog and human have the good relationship. I think the dog only can live in the house. If other animals is not suitable because the dog, the purpose, the dog can save our house from theft. So I think every human like the dog for the best pet. This is my opinion. Jitendra, what is your opinion about the best pet?
Yeah, according to my opinion, yeah, dog is best pet because dog is so loyal, and whenever he
Brahmin,
saw that
they can take care dog. I don't know. I never see.
Actually, in my family, no one is taking of dog. This we can provide the food outside of my home, but we can't allow to inside my home. So it's also depend upon person to person. Person who loves dog more, uh, uh, they can also take dog to bedroom, and they can sleep with a dog also.
Okay, okay.
It's not allowed. Dog is best pet animals because it is so loyal, and whenever thief or some person want to go inside your room, then then bark, and it inform you that someone is want to go inside your house. That's it from my
Security.
side.
So dog
Yeah.
is your security.
Yeah.
Kurshat available? Kurshat?
We missed your voice, Khurshid.
I think he is still not available. So just now we are in the question 9, is it? In your opinion, which animal makes the best pet? Agamat, can you answer? 9th question.
Yes, I agree with you all guys. Maybe dogs because safety purposes and just maybe friendly. Like dogs known for being friendly and loyal, and you can give them whatever left over and they can be grateful for maybe the food, and if you just take them in. And but the problem is I would maybe get a dog in this house, but we have cats, so I'm not sure about if there maybe gonna be problem like that, like dog and cats. Maybe it's gonna be a little problem and chaos. But in general, I think yeah, dogs, and why not chickens? Because you can maybe get their eggs, and you can eat their eggs. But the best one is would be dog.
Okay, best one is the dog.
Mhm.
Rinkesh, you answer?
No,
Rinkesh?
I
Okay.
haven't answered. And actually, I think that in my country, people think that a dog is the best pet in our society because it saves us from rover like that. And if any rovers wants to come in our home, then if you have dog, then it will keep away from them from our home. That's why I like that dog. And there are so many people think that a dog is the uh, because in our history dogs are believed to be a good animal. That's why I would like to tell that dog save us. That's why people think that it is a good, and I also think so.
Mridul, answer ready? Mridul?
Yes,
Okay.
I have answered.
I think yes, my opinion also dog. So we move to the another question. 10th question. Are you afraid of animals, Jitendra?
Yeah, so actually I afraid about some wild animals like lion, but in my society, lion is not found. It is living in forest only. But in my society, I afraid about dog because whenever I walk at night, and if there is no one, only dog is there, and if four
Because
five
you
dogs is
never
there,
feed the dog.
then suddenly I
That's why dog barking you.
yeah. No, I I already fed many times. Whenever there is a bread, then I definitely give them. But if
Dog does not like bread.
so,
You give some chicken biryani, mutton biryani.
Okay.
but chicken biryani and mutton biryani didn't cook in my house. How can I able
You
to?
buy and provide. You one time
Okay.
buy and provide, next time never barking at you.
But some dog is like that. They are mad. So I am afraid about that. So I walk very slow, and when I walk very slow, they suddenly don't want to follow me. But if I walk fast, they surely want to follow, and they may bite. That's why I afraid about mad dogs.
Oh, mad dogs. Maybe the dog think we are mad.
Some dog are madmen who have not control on itself, and they don't have any proper I think honor.
Okay, Agamat, are you afraid of animals?
Yeah, obviously, all the wild animals that's not domesticated, like maybe dogs and pets, and some dogs are also wild, like maybe in the street that lost dogs or whatever, and like abandoned dogs sometimes are maybe aggressive and trying to attack you. So I had also a bad experience with dogs when I was a child, when I was a kid. Maybe one of them, like when I was a kid, attacked me, and it's left something like in my head, like it's like mental. I had for so long a phobia from dogs, of dogs. Sorry, phobia of dogs for so long. But after that, like after interacting with some dogs and petting them, and we had also one in the street, and it's really friendly. So maybe that's fear a little bit die off and fade off. Now I'm really, I can maybe stand behind, like beside dogs, and I can pet them. But I think it's a really problem when like, especially when you're a kid, if you raised as a interaction, like if you build up an interaction with animals, you're gonna be like really comfortable around animals. And but also if you afraid of animals when you're a kid, that's kind of attitude or fear, it's gonna build up, and you can grow with you when you get a little bit younger.
Thank you. Aya Romia. Please
That's why
introduce Aya Romi. Aya Romi. I think haven't connect. Okay. Yeah, Jitendra, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I told you to Shan. I think dogs never run behind you. That's why you don't agree with my point.
Me.
If dogs will run behind you, then you will definitely agree with you.
No, the
my
dog
point.
very easy. When the dog barking, you don't run. You stay there. Dog won't bite you. But some dogs bite you. You can believe the dog which one barking, it is won't bite you. The dog
it is very
the dog which is never barking, then he come very quiet. It will bite you. Yeah, Mridul, am I correct?
Yes, yes. I think you are right. Yeah.
But also I've
and
heard,
and there is a proverb that a barking dog seldom bites.
Barking dog seldom bites.
Never bite, yeah. But also I've heard that if a dog attacks you, you have just to bend over and just maybe like walk on your force, like hands and legs. They're gonna run, like maybe just bend over. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like just do the same position as the dogs. They're
we
gonna run
need to
away.
be we need we
You
need
want
to
to
be
attack?
become like dog.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, you mean the dog bend body
No.
want to cut you?
When you bend over and get like a little bit, they're never gonna attack you. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
understand. Then the dog decide you become you fear. You
No,
have fear.
maybe they think that you're also a big dog because you're longer than them, and when you bend over, you're gonna be. Yeah. Maybe I'm not
And
sure.
maybe dog. Yeah, Ahmed, maybe dog will bite on your face. If you don't like that, then it is more dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the dog bite is serious. You need to see the doctor and do some injection. Otherwise, it will be serious.
I think it's called rabies. Rabies when dog bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, but rabies happen when dogs already have some disease, like they affected by disease.
Yes.
Rabies
The
disease.
dog.
Then if
I think the dog needs
it
some injection.
bite,
The doctor need to do some medicine.
yeah.
So now, which question we are now? Which animal makes you the best? No, are you afraid of animals, Mridul?
Yeah, I will go or I will consent with all of you guys because I usually afraid of wild animal, and at the same time some kinds of domestic animal I am also afraid of. But apart from all of them, I will definitely afraid of snakes because in my locality there are lots of snakes. It is usually it is seen when it is night. So at night time, sometimes unconsciously when we um walk in the what to say in the path or in the in here to there, that time usually we found that kinds of snacks, and it it's afraid me a lot. After seeing that kinds of animal, I usually run away from this side without any hesitation and with by what to say by making a peculiar sound or like that.
Yes, I think everyone answered. In case answer,
No, sir, I
are
haven't
you afraid
answered.
of animal? Okay, answer.
Yeah, actually, I would like to tell you that there is a in my city there is no any danger animal in my city. But I would like to tell you that whenever I will go my village, there are some snakes, and they are very these are very dangerous because in my village there are so many people who and snake bite them sometimes, and it is very difficult to save them. And that's why I would like to tell you that. And my hometown, there is a so many field, and I have heard that snake lives in hole, and whenever it rains they come out, and they sometimes they can bite you. That's why I would like to tell you that snake afraid me. That's it from my side, sir.
Snakes makes you afraid, huh?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, okay. So yeah, in my opinion, yes, animals. Are you afraid of animals? Not really, but sometimes we see not all the animals. Some animals we need to afraid because when you watch the movie Life of Pi, you understand because the hero always take care of the tiger, whatever the have problem, but the tiger always try to eat him because his nature, the tiger nature. Once they reach the earth from the sea, the tiger run away to the forest. He forgot the guy. The one man and the tiger together travel, always have problem. So every problem he saved the tiger, but the tiger every opportunity want to eat the guy. So I think the tiger nature. So the animal nature is won't change, but only the dog and cow, some animals is a good animals. But tiger and elephant also good animal. Tiger and lion, this all the nature is different. Whenever if they hungry, they eat you. They don't have any gratitude or anything. I think Magesh Yadav already here. Okay, send you room. We go to 11 question, right? Have you seen any movies or read any books lately that featured animals in them? Mridul, 11th question.
Yes, I have seen lots of movie, but you mentioned a movie name, you mentioned a
The
name of
hero is Indian. He passed
yeah,
away, right?
Irfan Khan.
Recently he died. I think last
Yeah,
year
Irfan Khan. His name is Irfan
Irfan
Khan.
Khan, yeah.
Yeah,
But Hollywood movie.
yeah, and it got Oscar. It got Oscar.
Oscar winner, yes.
Yeah. So yes, and I have seen another a Jungle Book, and at the same time, I have seen many more documentary in Animals Planet, a channel, a well-known channel in my country, and National Geography in my country. So I have seen many more documentary about animals. And sometimes I have seen lots of movie, but that is not coming into my mind right now. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Agamat, can you answer?
Yeah, I mean, as of lately, no, I haven't seen anything related to animals or read books. Maybe watch Tom and
Tarzan is a
Jerry.
famous movie, right? One movie is Tarzan. The hero.
Tarzan, yeah.
I think everyone liked this movie. The hero went to the forest, then Tarzan.
To be honest, I've seen just the cartoon of it. I've never seen the movie.
Oh, you never seen
Tarzan, and at the same time, another movie name is Jumanji. You may have also seen this movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but as a movie or book, no, I haven't seen lately.
Okay, Rinkesh, can you answer the 11th question? Have you seen any movies or read any books lately that featured animals in them?
Yeah, actually, I have watched a Hollywood movie. In that movie, its name is Monkey Man. In that movie, the monkey vacated the all over the city, and they live in that city. And it is a fantastic movie. I would like to tell you that because in that movie, it is seen that if animals will live in city, and if we have to live in wildlife like zoo, then it could be very difficult for us. That's why it is a good movie, and I watched this movie in 2018, sir.
Okay, Jitendra.
Yeah, so actually, I never watch a Hollywood movie related to animals. I watch like Life of Pi. I watch only some part of that, but in it is related to elephant, and it is this movie, and it shows
I think
how
the movie is
elephant is
3D,
take care
right?
about
Life of
his
Pi is
honor.
3D, right?
Yeah, so I watch in laptop only, and only some part of that. But I watch Bollywood movie like Hathi Meri Sathi, so it shows that how elephant is take care about. And also one another movie is like Parivar. So it's that movie. It shows that monkey and dog, how they take care about animals, and they are very grateful about honors, who take care of about itself. So that's it from my side.
Okay. Hi, Sugandhan Gohari. You talk what language?
How are you, sir? Are you fine?
Yes, I am great. How about you?
I am okay. I have some headache today. Sickness.
Okay, you can see the question inside the chat box. Can you answer the 11th question?
Let me show. Let me zoom up. Yes, sir. Continue. I didn't hear you. Again, say, sir.
You can answer the 11th question. You can see the chat box.
Okay. Okay, can you ask me? I try to answer you.
Yes. 11th question. Have you seen any movies or read any books lately that featured animals in them? 11.
11 question?
Yeah.
About what?
Have you ever watched any movie in your life which is related to animals' life, feature like that?
Animal life, future life. Yeah, animal life.
Fuck.
Yes, animal life in Afghanistan is not good because some hunter has between and Afghanistan is some problem in here because it is hunted by hunter in here. For example, in the mountain in the winter, sometimes it's killing by people, and there is not good in Afghanistan.
Oh, Afghanistan animal cannot survive.
Yes, it is not good because the problem, face to problem, the animals in Afghanistan. But some problem in here is fighting between Taliban and the government of Afghanistan. It's some problem. It's killing by Taliban in the mountain and
You
kill
support
him.
who? You support Taliban or government?
No, I support the government. I don't want. Both of them is not good. Both of them is not good because our government is not good. Also in Taliban, both of them some problem in here. Yes, but I straight. I want to make another government for myself.
Okay. Thank you. Now we are in the. Have you seen any movies? Yeah, just now I say the Life of Pi only remember, but in my mother tongue Tamil movie I watch some movies. I think you all don't know some because in Tamil they make movies with the elephant or snake, goat also. One movie the story about the goat. This movie people watch 1 year. I think in my when I was a children that time. Okay, we go to the 12th question. What do you think about zoos, Jitendra?
Yeah, so actually I visited zoo 4 times, I think, and I saw many animals that like lion and leopard, and there are so many variety of snake also, so many varieties of birds. So I am very excited whenever I visited zoo, and it is very nice to see so many animals because you can't able to visit forest and you will see that type of animals. So and also I show different animals like giraffe. I don't know English of that, and elephant also there. So and zoo is spread among a big area, so you can really enjoy there, and it will take whole day to visit zoo. So it's nice memory to visit zoo. That's it from my side.
Okay, Mirdul, can you answer the 12th question?
Yeah, I have visited zoo for several times, and at the same time, I have seen that they are leading a miserable life just because people are not the committee or the authority don't didn't take care of them. So that is why, and at the same time, wild animal is not for getting themselves in a basket or in another way, just like a prison. Prison. So that is why I don't support that kinds of things. But for getting knowledge, it is much more important. So that is why I can suggest that government can make some safari park, because in safari parks they are always free and you can gather your knowledge by seeing themselves from from a far side, so that and they are not getting afraid by seeing yourself, and they are not um, taking any kinds of difficulty or falling any kinds of difficulty by just because they are free in a forest. So yes, that's all from my side.
Okay. Agamat, can you answer the 12th question?
Yes. First of all, I 100% agree with Mridul as far as the small cages that some people put the animals inside, and you can like sense the struggle because they come close to the cage, to the bars, and from my understanding, they try to get outside, to get their freedom because they created to be free, to roam around the lands and jump around and play. But as far as the educational side of it, I really enjoy going to the zoo and just read the tab, like the plate metal on the bars, and you can see some information about the origin of that animal and maybe the expected lifetime of it and all the information related to that animal. I can get some information, and you can see a lot of kind of from the same family animals, like maybe let's say for example wolf from this country, wolf from that other country, and you can see the difference between them, between the shape and the informations about them. That's I'm the most curious about. As far as Mridul, I think it's a great point that he made, as far as when you put them in the safari and the open space, you're gonna get more benefit from them because they're gonna be more like on their natural attitude. They gonna interact with other animals in the same way that if they are maybe in the wild, in the forest, and you can get some maybe entertainment of it. So I agree with that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 12th question. Mr. Sugandhan Gohari, can you answer the 12th question? What do you think about zoos?
Yes. 12 question about what, Mr. Shan?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
About zoos. What do you think about
Okay.
zoos?
Zoo.
Yes.
In Afghanistan, just one zoo in capital of Afghanistan. In the big country, we have one zoo in Afghanistan, yeah? But there is more than 4 or 5 animals. Five or more than that. Less animals, but they also keep his for the animals because that zookeeper ate the animal foods in Afghanistan. All the people dips and take the food. It's the problem in Afghanistan. Just once in Afghanistan. In the government of Taliban, all the animals get out from zoo because the Taliban don't want the animals in the zoo because they say in Islamic we don't cover animals in the zoo. It's the problem in Afghanistan. Yeah.
Okay, good. So what do you think about
Yeah.
zoos? Yes, in my opinion, I think the zoos can entertain the people. In Singapore have one zoos. I think all the animals is there. All the animals is there. Then bird park also here. Some shows also they do with the animals. Some shows. I think the zoo is because nowadays people know forest. People cannot even go to the forest and watch the animals is not safety. So the zoos is help for people and childrens and they can entertain and see.
Yeah.
But the animals don't like zoos. Maybe the human like zoos, but animals the wild animals they like forests.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But zoo is good. Zoo is good for sightseeing people because all the animal can't see the wolf, for example, can't see the lion. But in the zoo, that is good. See the next one, the next place to see the wolf and lion, and also the fox, and that's good. But in Afghanistan, it's problem. I am so sorry. It's a problem in Afghanistan. The zoo is good for sightseeing everybody. The children can see the next to the slide in wolf and etc. A lot of animals, elephants, for example, another animals in zebra, zarafa, and etc. All animals can be in the zoo. It's good, but in Afghanistan, it's a problem. Afghanistan people can't give food for themselves, but how to give food for the zoo animals in the zoo? It's a problem in here. Yeah, it's good, but I am so sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we move to the another topic is how do you look? Okay, 13th question. What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone? Rinkesh.
Actually, I would like to tell you that whenever I meet any strange person and who I don't know properly, then first I try to come to know that his age and his name and these things I try to observe because and after that I try to come to know that what does he do and these are the important things and I try to think that his ideas match with me and after that I try to talk to him. Otherwise I don't talk to him, sir. That's it from my side,
Okay.
sir.
BJ, can you introduce?
Hi, good evening from Nepal.
Okay, good evening.
I'm Vijay Adhikari. I'm from Nepal. I'm 27 years old. And I work as a land surveyor in Nepal.
Okay, okay. So, okay, you can see the question in the chat box. Can you answer the 13th question? What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
Oh. What is which number question is this, sir?
13. Okay, Agamat, you answer first. BJ, you read the question first. Agamat can answer the 13.
Which number question is this, sir?
13.
13. You read first. Read
13.
first.
Okay,
Agamat,
13.
you answer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me personally, first thing is to see the other person attitude and temperament, and like the way they handle the conversation. If they're angry, if they're calm, if they're I think that's would be because obviously from my position of work, I need like I have to offer my services for other people and help them maybe with their problems. So that's my personal job. So I need some maybe cues from them just to understand their problem. And if they angry come at me, I need maybe to ignore, because you cannot have second chance to make your first impression. First impression, it's like the representation of yourself. Let's say, for example, if I came here the first time and I make great impression, first impression on you, this first impression, it's gonna create some image for me inside your head. So you're gonna respect me maybe, or don't respect me because of this first glance or first sight on me. Yeah, you can get maybe, I would say, maybe 40% of the picture of the person from the first impression. It's not like always like it doesn't always work with, like, you cannot maybe understand the people, like the person in front of you all the time from the first glance or from the first sight, but you can get a broad picture or broad idea about those people. Thank you.
Okay, BJ, now you can answer. BJ, unmute and answer, BJ.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. At first, when I meet someone, I notice her knowledge and how he talk with me. How to he talk with me? Is he friendly with me or not? At first I noticed that. I'm not noticed how was his get up and how was his nationality. I'm not noticed like that. I notice I am happy with meet someone when he speak with me as a friendly environment, and how he is close with me. Is he listen me carefully or not? I noticed that thing, and our two-way communication is clear to contact with, to meet with him, and I noticed his friendly environment, and I noticed that.
Okay, thank you. Sugandhan Gogari, can you answer the 13th question? Sugandhan Gogari. Unmute and talk, Sugandhan. Are you hear me? Can you hear me, Sugandhan? Yes, Mr. Sugandhan, can you answer the 13th question? What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone? We can't hear you, Sugundan. Okay, I can't hear you. Okay. Yes, my opinion, when I meet someone, I always believe the people. Always I am positive mind. Whenever I see the people, I believe. Whatever they say, I believe. If they do anything suspicious or overacting, I don't like people unnecessary laughing and they just meet, they talking the personal life and some overacting. So we need to alert for that because the human must be normal. If the normal dialogues, it's okay. Sometimes the people, if the people scold me also can, but if the people praise me, I need to alert for them, because if they say you are good, you are handsome, this kind of words, we need to if that means they expect something from you. If the normal conversation, we no need to talk about much things. So the people unnecessarily laughing, you just met the person, they want to come very closely, but for me it's not easily. I'm not easily friend with anyone because I need to take time. I'm not easy guy. Sugundan, can you hear me?
Yes, I sir can hear you.
Yes.
Yes,
Can you
I can
answer
hear
the
you.
13th question? What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
Meet someone. If you want to meet someone, yeah.
If you meet someone the first time, what do you notice about the guy? What do you notice?
Yeah, if you want to first time meet someone and do your homework, it's good, but fast. Okay, I thinking about it. Fast time meet someone. Okay, it's good. Try to and want to meet someone. Be kind and manage time for that. And for example, if you want to meet as soon as with this person to meet with him, for example, you want to meet with your teacher first by net internet is possible, but by walking is impossible because you can't see that person in the home or in the house. It's impossible. By internet is possible, sir. If you want in calling also meet someone, it's possible. But in the past want to face, impossible in my idea, in my opinion. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Agamat, are you answer ready? What is the first thing you notice? You answer. Then we go to Rinkesh. You answer ready?
I have done.
Okay, we go to 14th question. How much time do you spend getting ready for work or school, Rinkesh?
Actually, sir, when I was child, I used to take so much time to go to school because sometimes I didn't want to go to school. But nowadays, whenever I go my college like that, I don't take so much time because I get up at late, and that's why I had to rush to my work, rush to my college. That's why I would like to tell you that I don't take so much time. I take at least maximum 25 to 30 minutes because it is enough for me, sir. That's it from my side. I'm done, sir.
Okay, thank you. 14th question. Agamat.
Yeah, I mean, I would spend a lot of time when I was in the college and the college years because, well, I needed to look good like when I was younger, but I don't care about this stuff anymore in these days. Maybe I would take maybe 10 minutes just to dress up and to put maybe some perfume and get outside without any. I don't have a long hair, so I don't need any brush or brush my hair or comb it up. So maximum 15 minutes. So it's not so long, in my opinion. But some people, as I mentioned, like in the college years, you can see a lot of friends, a lot of you can get outside, maybe some restaurants. So I needed to. I didn't need, but I wanted to dress up and spend some time on the appearance. That's my
Thank
answer.
you. BJ, can you answer the 14th question, BJ? BJ.
Okay, thank you, sir. I've not take lots of time, much time when I getting ready for my office, because mm, I'm not spend too much time. Just I wear my dress and I go in my office. At when I am in school day, in that day I'm not also spend too much time for ready, because the man, I think the man is not spend too much time like a woman, because we haven't many dress up, and I haven't do lots of cosmetic and nothing is that. So I just wear my dress and comb my hair, and I just go in the office. So I'm not spend too much time in get ready for the office.
Okay, thank you. Sugundan, can you answer? How much time do you spend getting ready to work or school?
Okay, of school, how much time? Less than 10 minutes, more, no, 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, I'm ready to, but wearing my clothes, 10 minutes, and go to school and there do my work. But if I want to more readiness for my plan, for my studying lesson, it's more plan. But if I want to wear my clothes 10 minutes or that, I do that. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. For me is I want to getting ready is maybe around 30 minutes, because I need to wear the dress, and I need to, because I every day go to work, I need to collect my food. I need to prepare my food also. I packet
Yeah.
packet my food and wear the clothes. Sometimes forget the pen or cell phone, or because I use two cell phone, one iPad, and Bluetooth, and power bank. This all we need to
Yeah.
collect. Sometimes I forgot to wear the watch after I left from the house. Later I come back again. Sometimes whether I go to until the lift, I forget whether I lock or not the door. I again come back. Sometimes we need to forget something. So almost 30 minutes need for nowadays for going to work. Okay, we go to 15 question. Do you take pride in your appearance or not worry too much about it? Agamat?
Maybe previously, it's not pride, but I think it's young. When I was young, it's young people mentality, especially within the city or the place that I live. I'm being honest. You can critique me or not, but that's what my brain was at. So maybe yeah, I used to maybe take care of the appearance previously, but no, now I don't care that much about it, and yeah, that's my answer.
BJ, can you answer the 15? BJ. BJ.
Yes, sir.
Can you answer the 15 question?
Do you take pride in your aperture? Am I right, sir?
Appearance.
Appearance.
Appearance means you are handsome or no handsome. Appearance means your physical.
Yeah, yeah. As sir, I'm not worried about I'm handsome or not, because okay, I'm not clear about that because the outer look is not very important. The thing which is important thing is in our brain and how we think about the thing, how we help the people is important thing, but the outer look is not important. But nowadays in our society people judge by the outer look, which clothes he wear and how his look likes is an important thing in our society but nowadays. So I wear, I'm not clear about this, but sometimes it's happen, and it's such a real thing. I sometimes. So I think outer look is not important, but it's happen, and I'm not worried too much about my outer look and what I'm looking. I'm not worried too much because I want to help the people, and I'm not fear with anyone to right way. And the bad thing, I'm not. I think in my knowledge, I'm not do antisocial act, any kind of antisocial activity, and any kind of any type of unhealthy practice, and I'm not doing. I'm not do unsocial activity, so I'm not worried about my outer look. I think the knowledge is most important and the health is most important to our society and our family.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I think I totally agree with the BJ. I also same thing because when I was young, maybe we think about our personality. Maybe we sometimes we pride or sometimes we yes, this all happen. But nowadays, I'm not so much care about the personality. But anyway, anyway, when we see the mirror, we need to comb the hair or some touch-ups because this is not ourselves we can go anyhow, but people sometimes comment if you never wear properly the dress or anything, because our friends sometimes they
Yes, sir.
comment. So because we now mostly we live for the world and society, we anyhow can live, but people can comment, people can say anything, so we need to care about that. Yes, knowledge is important, but if you never well dressed, people no believe you have knowledge or not. That is a question.
Yes, sir. Yeah, in this society, sir,
Yes, yes.
it's happened, sir.
But this so
Uh,
this world, if the person have the white people, they think knowledge person. So this all have the people have the assumption, some conclusion. People already have some conclusion. Whenever they saw the white people, they think they are the knowledgeable. Whenever they see the black people, they won't accept. Whether you have knowledge also, they won't accept. They try to find and blame you, find your mistakes. So this all the human nature. Yes, knowledge is important, but I think what is your job, what you are doing is important, because if you are the businessman, when you go to the business meeting, you need to well dress also. Otherwise, because someone come to do business, so this all they take note. And if you work with the company, sometimes the company have the regulation. You need to wear the well dress, so you need to follow up. So we this society now, whatever you like, you cannot do that, because you need to you are think about your family members, children, society. So many things. It is pressure. I also I also have mustache. I don't like because the mustache become white color. So look like aged person. So we need to shave and we need to maintain our young life.
Yes, sir. But I like. May I talk, sir?
Yeah, can.
Okay.
Go
But I like some beard, sir. A little beard. And nowadays here is lockdown. So I'm not very clear about my saving and like that, because here in Nepal, here is after 3 to 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, we are in lockdown, and we are just in our home.
Yes. So what is your job, BJ?
I am land surveyor in Nepal, sir. I
Oh,
measure the
surveyor.
land.
So that means you work for government?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rakibul, are you completed?
Are you computer?
Complete your class?
Yeah, we have completed.
You are not computer. I say completed.
Okay.
Completed in computer.
Okay.
So anybody have anything want to share?
Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, Vidyasagar. Yeah, good evening.
As sir, I want to say something in here, sir.
Okay.
And sir, I joined in WhatsApp group tomorrow.
Tomorrow you want to join WhatsApp group. Where have WhatsApp group?
It's our WhatsApp group or not, sir?
We don't have.
Free spoken English.
You already joined, the Facebook is in.
Okay.
Then WhatsApp is nothing. WhatsApp for what? You want to get the link and join meeting.
Okay.
WhatsApp group is nothing. WhatsApp group only for share information only.
Okay.
Share information regarding our meeting. So you can get the link, everything information from Facebook also. Because nowadays we just temporary, we never add the members in the
Sir, can I ask something?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Michael Yadav.
Actually, sir, I have some difficulties in speaking. Which when I have wrote some lecture and some message and something, that time I can maintain like a proper grammar and sentence structures and more thing also like a vocabulary. But when I was speak in English, that time I have confused, and that time I'll be mistake a lot of like a grammar and like a lot of difficulties, and that time I didn't make a good sentence. So let me suggest from you, how can I achieve better than before?
When you want to talk, you forgot you don't need to think about grammar. You try to speak first, but you need to learn the grammar also. You buy the grammar book every day, you read, and some grammars every day read one grammar rules and regulation. So you need to slowly learn, and you need to practice. When you are at the home, you always practice. So I also morning when I drive, while I am alone, I always speak. I am Sean from Singapore, originally from India. I practice. Practice makes man perfect. You practice until you succeed. So you need to practice. So the grammar and rules you should learn. You must need to learn. You cannot skip these things, because grammar is very important. Grammar and pronunciation, this all you need to learn. So grammar you can learn from YouTube and buy the books. Many things, many ways you can learn. Application also have Words Booster. You can buy the Words Booster application, subscribe, and Elevate. One more application is Elevate. I think Words Booster is best also. They teach you the grammar and rules. YouTube have the free grammar lesson.
So which application, sir?
Words Booster.
Spelling, sir. May I, sir?
I write for you. Words booster. Words booster. Words booster and elevate. So if you go to YouTube, English expression. I think the one guy teach many things. I think he is from Russian English teacher. I think.
It's an application, sir.
Yeah. Application Words Booster.
Okay, sir.
You download the application and need to subscribe. You need to buy annually.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you for suggesting you.
Yes. Okay, if you go to YouTube, you see the English professionally. The teacher teach you whole English. He teach you English professionally. English professionally. This is the teacher. I think the whole English he teaching 10 hours. I think his video is 10 hours continuously. You can watch 10 hours. He teach from basic to fluent. All the thing he teach you. English professionally. I think he is from Russia. His name is Alexander. I think something Alexander. If you have time, you can spend with him. You can learn a lot. English professionally, the YouTube channel. Carol, how are you, Carol?
I'm fine, thanks.
How was your meeting today?
Yeah, very good, very well. Learn a lot. Spoke more today.
So today, how many meetings you join?
This morning, one section.
Today only one.
With Oscar. And this one, yeah.
Oscar every day have.
Yeah, that's why.
Only our for us Monday, for him Sunday. This day only he don't have meeting. Other days he do every day the meeting.
Yes. Yeah. This is the second time I join him. Today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jejesh, how are you today? Jejesh.
Thank you, Sir Shan. I'm still fighting and surviving. I feel
Fighting
good.
For what? You are the richest
I feel
girl in
good.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Why you fighting?
Always feeling good. Yeah.
You completed all the questions today?
Not in a breakout room. I think we're in number 11, number 12.
Number 12, then you can continue here. I will post the question. Where is Rakibul? Rakibul?
How many questions?
Total 15. You are in the 12th question, right? What do you think about zoos? You answered the question?
Yeah, we finished that. So
Okay,
we
go
will
to
be
13,
in number 13.
What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone? Answer now. 13 question. What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
First thing that you notice when you meet someone. When I meet you, the first thing that I know, and I have to observe the way you talk and your personality. Sometimes the first impression also, and the way you.
Mostly the girl like the man talks very sweet. The girl like, is it?
No. It depends. It depends.
No. My experience, the woman always like the guy who laughing and very sweet. The beginning very
Not
sweet.
much. It depends.
Shan, you are right.
Yes, yes. You see, Ragibol is a good man. Nobody fall in love with him because he does not know how to talk sweet.
My God. Oh, I don't think so. Rocky Bull, no one loves him. Maybe he's only just choosy, very choosy.
Yeah, maybe because he has the job, so he choose the girl, very rich girl. He want to settle down. He don't want to do hard work. The girl have money, a lot of money. He married once. Then the uncle buy the
No
car.
need to work hard anymore, right? No need to
Pretty and
Yes,
sexy.
yes, yes. But he
John,
no
are
more
you
freedom.
kidding?
If he married the richest girl, then he no more freedom.
Yeah, I have to take care of him, of her. I
Yeah,
have to take care of her.
you need to take care of the car also. You every day wash and top up the diesel.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get both. Like you don't get like both mean money or girl.
Yes, yes. The person, the Confucius says, the sage Confucius says, the person who chases two rabbits catches neither.
Yeah.
You chase two rabbit, catches neither. So you
Neither,
choose
right.
one thing.
Exactly.
You want the girl with money. It is not possible.
Yeah, that's right.
Vidyasagar, what do you want to say?
Yeah, actually, I'm agree with your point.
Mhm.
And if anybody choose the girl with money, then he must ready himself to wash the car and clear the home, mopping,
I'm
prepare the food.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, we do
Not
disagree.
really. Depends their personality, you know. Depends
Yes,
how
yes, yes.
much the
Deep,
girl
yes,
loves him, you know.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Not all the people.
Yeah,
You
not
cannot
all the
put all
people.
the eggs in one basket.
Yeah, that's right.
Nowadays, love mean dominate. You know.
Yeah, Ragibol, what do you say?
Love mean dominate. How can dominate their husband?
Yes, yes.
Okay, guys. I think I need to leave now.
Okay, thank you.
Because it's too late. Too late
Okay.
at my side. Thank you very much, Sham,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's
Bye.
nice to
Thank
meet you
you.
all here and
Thank
learn a
you.
lot
Yeah.
from you. Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
So
Sam
meeting
sir,
is
how are you?
adjourned.
I'm fine. Hare Krishna, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well, sir.
Okay. Judges, how much time do you spend getting ready for work or school?
How much time getting ready to go to
Work or school?
workplace?
Yes, yes, yes.
Getting ready. I spend at least 1 hour as I wake up. Then just after taking my breakfast, taking a bath, and then after all making ready for my necessity, whatever in my personal needs before going, and then traveling. Yeah. So it takes me almost 1 hour to make ready and go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jayesh, are you doing job?
Yes, I'm working here in the Philippines as an administrative assistant.
Oh.
So we used to work
8 hour
almost
job.
8 hours a
You
day.
are doing 8 hours job.
Yeah, 8 hours job. Sometimes we do overtime if it's needed.
Okay.
Sometimes not. Monday to Friday. Sometimes we also go if Saturday or Sunday if there are some reports needed. So on call sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. What is the situation there about COVID?
Yeah, it's also before we got the what you call second wave. By the month of March, just the month of March and April, and now it's going lower, decreasing now. For now, hopefully, it will be totally flattened the curve, and yeah, ever since when you have a kind of job, they implemented what we call the 50-50
Yeah.
alternate
Yes.
duty. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
Uh-huh. What country from what country you are?
India. India.
India. Okay. The same policy.
Yeah. Shan sir, what is there in Singapore?
Singapore nowadays, I think every day around 25 cases.
25. It's quite less.
But government take action. We can't sit the restaurants. You can't sit outside and take food.
Oh.
They do some restrictions. Because they're going to, they like previously they zero become zero to nowadays 34, 24. So increase day by day.
Yeah.
Mr. Vimal, can you introduce yourself? Mr. Vimal.
Hello, Chan.
Yes, can you introduce yourself? Because somebody new here.
Sure. I can introduce myself. My name is Vimal and I'm from Delhi, India. And I've been here on this platform from last few months. It's a very good platform where you can improve your communication and also can connect with many people around the world. And thank you, Shan, for creating this platform.
Yeah.
Anybody have any question to Vimal? Vimal is a public speaker, fluent speaker. How to learn? Maybe you can ask.
Sir, how are you?
I'm good, Hare Krishna. How are you? What's up?
Yes, I'm doing well, sir. Thank you. And what about you?
I'm also good. Just learning and enjoying my day.
It's gone. Hope.
Bimal sir, could you suggest something for how we improve our communication?
Certainly, Vidyasagar, before I give you suggestion, may I know what exactly you feel when you speak, what challenges you face? So if you can just help me with one or two things, I will be able to suggest you. Though I'm not a kind of a professor, but still I would suggest you based on my experience.
Yeah, actually, I have problem in fluency, and sometimes I do not get right words, and sometimes I do not use correct helping verbs in communication.
Okay. So I got you what you are facing.
Yeah.
So number one is fluency. Number second is getting the right thoughts and the right words. And also you said there are a couple of helping work where you make a lot of mistake.
Yeah.
Vidyasagar, I think this is the problem which is very common. And I think the way you have expressed just now, I don't think you have any challenge in fluency and you are very much expressive. You have expressed your concern very well. Only one recommendation from my side is that when you speak, try to speak a little slow in the initial days. Because what happens when you speak slow, you will get the right word automatically.
Okay.
It is like your brain is processing something.
Yeah.
So let me give you another example. My computer has a 4 GB RAM and I want to process maybe more data, which is not possible with that 4 GB RAM. So what I will do, I will close all the other functions. Like I will only concentrate only on one thing. So once you will do that, you will use that 4 GB exactly, and it will give you a good fluent thoughts as well as you will be able to speak fluently.
Okay.
So that is one trick you can try and apply. I know it is not easy to apply and to implement, but over the period of time, when you start practicing it, you will get, it will set in your autonomous, system. It will come automatically. So that is number one tip. The second tip which you can use and I'm also using it is like don't bother about the grammatical mistake parts. At times when we speak, we think a lot of about grammar part.
Yeah.
Grammar is important. So don't take me wrong, grammar is important.
Yeah.
But when you speak, the person who is listening you is not there with the copy and or a pencil. He's not having that notebook in his hand.
Yeah.
So whatever you will say, he will process and he will understand. So you should be communicative. But when you go and write, suppose you are writing an email, suppose you are writing an essay, or maybe in your college exam, at that time, you have time to think and you can easily write your answers. So while speaking, initially, don't bother about what others are thinking about you and are they making notes what you are speaking. Right now, I'm also using the same technique.
Okay.
So these are the two suggestions from my side. Hope it will help you. And
Yeah.
I have
Thank you,
learned
sir.
a lot from this group only, and many people have helped me, and I'm just sharing my
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. And this platform, actually, I have joined recently. I think 5 to 6 classes I have taken here, and it's very much helpful for all of us. And I pay very much thank you to Swan sir for creating this type of platform.
Yeah, sir. I'm just. Hi, sir. Bimal, sir.
Hi, Vijay. Hello. How are you?
I'm good, sir. And how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, I'm fine, fit and fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Sir, I'm from Nepal, sir. I just joined this group Zoom meeting, and I think it's very good, sir. Because our son, sir, is doing very well, sir. We are studying in English language in our college life and school life, but we are not speak properly in our daily life. So I can understand English, but sir, I cannot speak well. I have a problem that I cannot speak well, but I can understand what people want to say with me. I can understand, but sometimes I feel some problem like that. The word is come outside of from me, but it's close in my neck. It's not go outside from my neck. So I face that problem, sir.
Correct. So this is not your problem, Vijay. It's a problem of all the people who don't have English as their mother tongue. Okay. So my native language is what I learned right from my childhood days. And I think you also will realize that when you were born, nobody was there, giving you the lessons that you speak this, you speak that. It was just because you were interacting with your father, mother, and your friends and your neighbors. Because
Yes,
of
sir.
that experiential learning, you were able to speak. Okay. Now, what you just need to do, again, only one single piece of advice to you: don't bother what others are thinking. If whatever is here, just come to, just put it on your tongue and speak. Let
Yes.
the other person judge about you that you are not a good speaker. But back of the mind, when you start speaking, automatically you will be getting more and more words. I believe these people will get the answer very soon. I'm telling you, in the last 1 year, what I've learned from this group, when I joined, I was also struggling. I was also not able to speak fluently. But then I connected with Shan, few of the other founder member of this club, and there were so many tips which was provided, and I worked on these tips. So now I can say that at least I can speak and also I can communicate better than the at the time when I joined this group. And now if I compare, I'm far better than that. And this was also one single tip which was given to me by one of the speaker here, is that don't hesitate, process your thoughts, speak, take pause, and communicate. Words
Yes,
will
sir.
automatically come.
Yes, sir. And one thing, other sir, other thing, San sir, one thing is other sir in my daily life, sir. This thing is, sir, Bimal sir.
Yeah.
This thing is, the people who cannot speak English well, they are judge us. Because who can speak English, he is not judge you are wrong, you are not good. He is not say anytime, sir. But he know how we can say how what thing I want to say with him. He knows, sir, who is perfect in English. But some people they don't know English about lesson. They
Yes.
can they teach us, sir.
BJ,
You are wrong.
BJ, 1
There is
minute.
you are wrong. They teach us, sir.
Yeah, BJ, we also, if the person, your native person, you don't talk English. If the person know, okay, you, example, you Nepali, if another Nepali, you interact with your own language.
Yes, sir.
So you try to talk English, so they sometimes they comment.
I mean, sir, when I speak in English, someone is have minimum knowledge of English. He haven't knowledge like me. So he judge me, sir. You are wrong in here, dear. You are not good speaker. He judge me. But who speak well in English, he is not judged. He can understand my tone, and he want to know what I am going to say.
Yes.
And he found me, and we are interact. We are talking together, sir.
Today also one girl joined from USA, native speaker.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So Bijay, this is like a common tendency. So those people who will have better command over their communication, speaking, everything, they are the seasoned people. They understand the value, what they have learned in their life. Those people who are like having half information, half knowledge, they always try to pretend that they know everything. And
Yes,
because
sir.
of that, mindset, they always try to find your mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, my basic principle is that don't bother about anything. You know your problem. You are the one who can rectify these problems. Work on your problem, and maybe not today, step by step. Maybe after a few days, few months, you will be also a good speaker.
Yes, sir.
In life, one important learning is that if a person is knowing his own challenges, he will be able to overcome. If I don't know my challenge, then nobody will be able to help me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. I think it's a nice.
Do you have any question, Jajesh?
I have none so far.
Hi, Jajesh, how are you?
No question.
No, I understand. No question. I know you are here from last many months, and I have interacted with you also in the past. I know you are a good speaker. So I'm here not for giving any suggestions. Please understand. I'm here just to interact with all of you.
I know that you are a good speaker. You're really a great speaker. For me, I'm also a learner here. That's why I'm here to practice.
Yes.
I'm not that fluent in speaking. And that's why I'm still searching to practice.
Believe me, Jajesh, what you have just now said, I have understood all. And I don't think you are not a fluent speaker. You are a very fluent speaker. You can talk and you can easily convey your thoughts, feelings. So I believe this is not the case. You are undermining your abilities.
Yeah, Vimal, this one thing, when you listen, it's okay. But people why say learning means, okay, in my life, I also, if I want to say something, I want to convert the sentence to English to express the time I have problem, because I don't have exactly the what word I want to use, what grammar points I want to use. So this is the struggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Sir Brumal. Sometimes, let me say that just like grammar, I'm also I'm also very low in grammar, in observing the grammar, but because of the advice of those great speaker like you, I'll never mind for grammar. Just like I just keep on talking, and whenever there are some question, there are things that we need to observe. I've learned something just like when someone is asking, like for example, the question is, what can you tell about zoo? Or else, in that simple question, in order for you to speak, say something, I just need to observe the 5 Ws and 1 Hs. They say what, when, where, and why do you you've been there, and in just a simple sentence you can construct so that you will convey your whatever is in your mind, your opinion, and then relate some of your experience personally. So it's really hard to translate from even me. Also hard up to express my feelings sometimes. That's why I still need to learn more. And this
Yes,
is yeah.
correct. No, I got what you said. In fact, this is also a problem which I also face. But what I have tried in these situations, whenever somebody is asking you to talk on any random topic and you don't have any knowledge about it.
Yeah.
So what you can do, suppose if someone is asking you to talk about Zoom, maybe you can do one thing. First hear what he is asking and then take a pause maybe of 30 seconds. 30 second will give you a time to think and to construct something in your mind. So suppose you give me any topic, right? And then I will process it for 30 seconds. I will be able to say something about it. So there are two ways. One way is that you don't speak at all and you say, I don't know anything about this topic. The other way is construct something in your mind, maybe whatever information you have, and within that 30 seconds, after that, you speak on that topic. So what will happen maximum? The other person may not understand you. The other person may say, no, you don't know anything about this topic, but at least you will be able to utilize that time to speak. Okay. So this is very common and I use this practice very, very frequently. Not knowing any topic is fine, but at least not speaking is a crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you tried.
Right.
Yeah. See,
Bimal sir, I have one question. So speaking, listening, reading, and writing, and also thinking.
Hare Krishna, sorry, I think is there is a problem in your network or in my network? I can't hear
Yes, sir,
you.
there is problem, sir. I can hear you, Bimal, sir, but I cannot hear.
Okay, yeah.
Krishna, your internet
Hello?
is no good.
Yeah, Hare
Okay.
Krishna. Okay, please go ahead.
Now the middle. Okay,
Bye. Bye, Vidya Sagar. I can see you writing in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so
Bye.
yeah, Hare Krishna is here. Yeah. So you can also, alternatively, you can also type in the chat box, Hare Krishna, if you are not able to speak because of your poor network. Anyways, let me interact with Shan. How are you, Shan? How's the meeting going on nowadays?
Nowadays, we have a fantastic meeting today.
I know you are very happy having native speakers and
Today, John,
all
one native speaker, USA girl.
I can see your happiness goes 10 times when you have a native speaker here and talking with the other club members. I can see that happiness on your face and that proud moment. Yes. No, I think this is something which all we want to have good speakers here so that we can learn more and this group give the maximum advantage to our members. I think that is what the objective is.
Yes, we want some native speaker because
Yeah.
we can compare our pronunciation and them pronunciation.
So Hare Krishna has written in the chat, he is asking about speaking, writing, reading, listening, which one best important. So Hare Krishna, I think all of these are important. Only thing is that you have to choose and you have to prioritize based on your requirement. Suppose you want to be a teacher, you want to be a public speaker, then the most important thing for you will be the speaking. But to have a good speaker, you should know what? You should know about the current topics. You should know also how to impress the audience. And this will come only when you listen to the public speakers, famous public speakers, and their speeches. So first part will be the speaking, then listening, and then it will come to a writing and reading part. Because when you read a lot of books, you will get a lot of ideas which you can share with your audience in your own words. So reading is also important. So this you know uh, order will change based on your preference. Suppose if you want to be a better writer, then in that case you should have a better writing skills, like your grammar skills and all other skills. And then speaking, reading, listening will fall under that. So you first decide what exactly you want to do, and then accordingly you prioritize. Okay, but all these are important part of communication, of any kind of a communication, and you should give importance to each and every section of the communication. This is
Okay.
what my suggestion to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Don't
Thank
call me
so.
sir.
So actually, one of things we use at the thinking, where thinking is everyone, anyone, to be think much more about any questions or any about topic. So better say something better to express. Is it right?
You are right, but tell me one thing. When you go on a playground, when you are playing a match, at that time, if right from the first moment when you put your foot in the playground, you think who will win, who will lose, who will win, who will lose, you will have only half-hearted approach to that game. So I think the best strategy when you are going on the field and playing something or even speaking, don't bother whether I'm speaking right, wrong, whether I'm able to impress the other person or not. Just try to speak. Okay, because these are the thoughts which takes away half of your mental peace when you speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I will not brother who is any tolerate me and who is catching me. You are not good. You are so. I respect you, and also Sunset also respect you because sometimes Sunset scolding me. That's why about day by day I'm improving my communication skill. So that is a very good choice. Anyone can scolding or scolded to another person, and you can think about why the man, why the this person is scolding me because I want to improve my communication skill. So that's why I'm here. But if I not improve my communication skill, so why am I spending my time? Why am I wasting my time? So that is important because uh, when I was started this platform is 3 or 2 months ago. So that time I was talking much more. I was not thinking anything. So that sometimes is scolding me much more. So that I'm thinking one day, say is it right? Because is it not right way? So I have to think about any questions and say something few later, but is a very right sentence is better because if I talk much more but don't have any content, don't have related in questions, so it is not a good thing, a good speaker. So I have lots of things I have learned this platform much more. But as soon as possible, I learned much more. But it is not too possible to learn this language. It is not too easy. But every time I step by step, I have to learn this language. That is my great achievement to 2021, because I'm staying the lockdown is on here, and because I don't have much more internet connection is here. I don't have broadband connection, so I'm not staying the working place. I'm staying my home. That's why is happening to me. uh, so Sansan also known about me much more, and also Brinder share,
Hare Krishna.
Bimal sir.
Wait a minute. Archana, can you
Yeah.
introduce yourself, Archana? Archana,
Hello, sir.
how are you?
I'm fine.
How is your family situation from COVID-19? All clear?
Yes, yes.
All negative. From
Yes.
positive, from negative now.
Yes, yes. Sir, what is the today's topic?
Today we completed the meeting. You joined. you
Okay.
joined very late. We start Indian time is today is around 6:30. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, who is this? Can you introduce? You're writing the Arab. I can't read Arabic. Hello? I think he haven't connect the audio. Okay, Archana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm busy, sir. And I want to go sleep, sir. So we will
Okay.
be
Good night.
tomorrow,
Good
sir.
night. Good night. See you again.
Okay. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Sir. Good night, everyone. Good night. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
So,
Bye bye.
yes. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Shan. Sir
Okay,
Bimal.
thank you.
Thank you. Shan, are we?
Yes, Vimal. Yeah, you can continue. I no problem.
I understand.
I no problem. Because
Today is
we
holiday.
we cannot do the question and answer. We can
That's
talk
fine.
in general because the
That's fine.
Archana want to topic. Hi, can you introduce?
Hello.
Yeah, no, Archana, here, the other person. Please introduce yourself. I think his audio haven't connect.
Yes. He didn't connect
Archana, do
the
you have
audio.
any question? You want to ask anything, Archana?
No, sir. I'm just join the class.
Yes. The class is completed. You join on time because Saturday I early start 6:30. Another day is 7:30.
I saw on Facebook, so I think the class is started from 9
9 p.m.
p.m.
Singapore. Yeah.
Yes.
Singapore 9 p.m. India is 6:30. You think Indian time 9 p.m. is it?
Yes. I'm not read very
Yeah.
clearly.
My time always Singapore time, based on Singapore time. But I read all the time you begin. Even the USA time, UK time also today I written.
Okay. I will see.
Okay. Thank you. I saw you someplace also. You live talking to another guy also. I saw the Facebook. Archana. Archana.
Yes.
I saw your video. Sometimes you talk to other guy from Facebook also. I saw the live video.
Okay.
I think 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I remember. What, sir? Whenever I have a free time, I speak to any person if they are on Facebook. They are
That is
available on
good because
Facebook.
learn and practice. Okay.
Yes, I want to practice. But hello,
Yes, yes, go ahead.
what sort of topics today
Today we talk
you are
about
discussing?
animals and today
Yes.
we talk about, okay, I put the question inside, you can see.
Okay, I will see.
Mhm.
I think today
Yeah,
looks
Vimal.
like looks like questions are very interesting.
Yes,
I bought
yes.
one book, 1,000 questions from Amazon.
It's a
Big
ebook or a hard
ebook,
copy.
It's an
ebook.
interesting topic, sir. If
Ebook. Because why? I copy from internet, they have mistake. I copy from internet, they say grammar mistake have. That's why I buy the book.
See, but Shan, it doesn't matter whether you are making grammatical mistake. That is fine. I think
Fine,
no problem.
somebody annoying, they write, hey, this one many grammar mistake. One day, one guy writing and the WhatsApp, you have many grammar mistake. I removed him. Then he come to Facebook. He said 30 mistake have here. He again come. I again block him.
No, first I think you tell him
Hmm.
that the objective of this club is to help each other, and I appreciate you are finding mistakes. It is better if you can correct all these sentences and repost.
Yes, yes.
No. I don't like to talk because why? Okay, you want to really teach, you join us. You come join us. Here, teach, I learn from you. You, one guy from Malaysia, one guy, he is a teacher, English teacher. He always comment on Facebook, our video, below video. This guy talk like that. This is nonsense. You want to correct me, you come to join here. You who also, then I block him from WhatsApp also. But he speak very well in English. He's an English teacher. But
So Shan,
you give
there are
advice from outside, no use. You want advice,
bunch of
must come.
people. There are bunch of people who will always do like that. Their objective is only to find mistakes and to criticize others. But when it comes to helping, they will never extend their helping hand. This is something. So see, think about you. You had the challenge, but still you know put your first foot forward that you want to do something for these people who are not good in English speaking, and that's why we have now more than 10,000 members. So we need many people like you who can take the initiatives, who can
Yeah, nowadays every day 100% join. Every day 100 people.
That's great. So you are rocking. One day you will have maybe
1 million. My
1
target is
million
1 million.
1 million subscribers.
1 million and 24 hours meeting.
Yes.
24 hours.
Then you leave your job in that case. You will leave your job.
Yeah, but then subscription, minimum payment, monthly $100.
Good idea. Good idea. Yeah. And please give me some assistant role also in your company at that time.
Yeah, no problem.
So I am also there. I am also.
Maybe you retired that time. That time.
So you can call me as a guest speaker, and maybe you can pay me also whenever you calls me. You
Yes.
call me. I think that is good. No, sorry, jokes apart. I think there is no point of this club to make money.
If money come, anything can do.
Yeah. Sure. Agree.
Yes.
You want to say something, Archana? I think you also want to say something.
yes,
Please go ahead.
Shan sir is doing very good for the people like us, because we can write, we can read, but we cannot speak very fluently to the another person. So it is a very good platform for us. And I saw the today's topic, and these whole topics are very interesting. Sir, Shan sir, where from you get these topics?
I buy on books, 1,000
Yeah,
questions. I buy from Amazon.
yeah. The topics are very interesting. I am missing this session, so
Yes.
I lost.
No problem. You can join us maybe tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow, not sure. Maybe I can do meeting tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Monday, sure have the meeting. You can join.
6:30
You can
means
see
Indian
the
time
live video.
6:30.
Yeah. Monday is 7:30. Maybe
Okay.
tomorrow I do
Okay.
6:30. Tomorrow is not sure. Maybe
Okay.
I do, maybe not do. But Monday, sure, 7:30 Indian time. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday is confirmed.
Okay.
Sometimes the other day we free, we do.
Okay.
I think
Then
you
I
can
will
get
join.
the
I will definitely join.
Yes, you can see the live video in the Facebook. You can join. I think you get the notification, right?
Okay. I will see. I will definitely see. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So are we also having meeting tomorrow?
Yes.
Sunday?
Sunday also, because of the Rudy last Sunday we see tomorrow. I have time. We do some small meetings, 1 hour.
Yes. And what is the starting time tomorrow?
9 p.m. Singapore time.
Okay, so it means 6:30
6:30
a.m. India time 6:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sometimes early morning I go live because Sunday morning if I go live, sometimes connect with the Mexican people. Last Sunday I met one Mexican. I talk 1 hour.
Yeah, I think it is good to connect with people and to talk because more and more you talk, more and more fluency you will achieve, and also you will also have a different kind of a thinking process because when you speak you also learn what others are thinking. Okay, so I think this is the best way. And so far, how many hours you might have spent on English speaking? If I have to take a count, 365 days into how many hours per day? 8
I
hours?
think last 1 year, I think I spent around 400 hours.
400 hours. No, I think you must have done more than that.
Yeah. A minimum.
Because,
I say minimum.
So every day.
Last time we do everyday meeting.
Correct. No, I'm not talking about only the meetings. What I'm talking about as a Shan. So you also do reading part, speaking part. Daily, you also connect with the messenger. So possibly, if I take a rough count of 4 hours in a day, 365 days, it means almost like 1400 and 1500 hours you must have spent only on your English speaking communication. Really
But
commendable.
I don't think only you speak can improve. You need reading and listening also. We need to spend time for reading and listening. Because what you have only you can speak. You need to update. You need to learn. Otherwise, you cannot make new sentence and vocabulary. You need to expand your vocabulary.
Correct. So reading will give you a lot of advantage.
Yes.
In terms of
I'm not
expanding.
only join meeting, I subscribe the YouTube. I subscribe the Elevate. I subscribe the Word Booster. I subscribe the Boosu. The Word Booster I subscribed. I forgot. I never use it. 2 days, 3 days ago only I remember use it.
So nowadays, what I'm trying, so I am now indulge in reading more. So I am reading at least couple of chapters every day, and out of these chapters, maybe some learnings as well as few words. I actually jotted down, and then I try to use these words in my daily, speaking.
I think book you no need to buy. Many free website also have many books.
Yeah. So I have many options. So I have Kindle also with me, and then I also have couple of hard copies. So see, if you use one option, you feel bored. Okay, I cannot read every time on Kindle. Sometimes I love to read with the, like a paper book. So
Okay,
that is the way.
if you read BBC, you don't need anything. BBC website, sometimes the news very big, 1, 2 page, 3 page.
Yes. So
many vocabulary there, many vocabulary we need to learn. We can learn from
BBC News or BBC Learning
BBC
English is a
News.
standard.
And the day I share the LBC, London Radio LBC, very good radio.
A standard.
So I think, Shan, you will get benefit from these platforms in a way that you will be speaking, you will be hearing them, you will also understand the correct way of pronouncing the words. So what I'm trying to achieve reading these books is, to get some important life lessons. Okay, for example, I have shared you also in the past that I am nowadays reading How to Influence the Friends and Win the Friends, Dale Carnegie. It is a wonderful book. I have finished almost 5-6 chapters, and I can now say at least the important part of learning and the important crux of every chapter I can now, anytime I can share it with anyone. Though I have not finished the book, but it is helping me a lot.
Yes, I think one thing, not only your self-learning, when we discuss something, you won't forget.
Yes.
If English vocabulary or grammar rules or anything one time you discuss, then you won't forget.
True. Also, couple of things which I'm learning, I'm implementing in my daily life, and I can tell you very well that I can see the improvement within last 10-12 days after I am going through that book, learning few of the tips. I'm implementing these tips, and this is helping me a lot. At least my mindset has changed. So I nowadays don't, that anger part automatically I'm able to control now. So earlier I used to have a lot of anger on others when they used to make
This book
mistakes.
is successful book. Many, I think more than million books solved it.
Correct.
I bought this book 5 years ago. I haven't complete. I always put my lorry because previously the English some hard, the vocabulary. Nowadays I think can read, but still in the lorry.
But Shan, it is a wonderful book. Whenever you get time, just finish maybe a couple of chapters.
Yes.
And
now we have PDF also, PDF version also.
Yes, I do have PDF, but I generally don't like to read on mobile as well as on Kindle. I think this is good. So at least I'm taking a target every week, or maybe in a month, at least I will finish 2 books. And finishing means it is not that I will be just skimming these books. I will be going page by page. I will find out the real meaning of these books, and maybe possible I will also explain the crux or the essence of these books to others. That is what my thought process nowadays.
Yes.
Because reading and just going through page by pages is not really helpful.
Not really helpful, but if you read like that, continuously read, then you also can understand, but not quickly understand. You need to read more every day. You need to read. Okay, maybe the beginning understand. Maybe one day you can understand. But
yesterday,
yeah,
I came to know one word, horse sense, and I was just struggling. What does it mean, horse sense? So they said it is the ability of a normal person who can speak or who can think very, very rationally. So we can use this word in place of common sense. So in place of common sense, we can use horse sense. And that was really striking, that if instead of common sense, if you use horse sense, you will make a very good impression. Okay, maybe on others, wherever you are, because they will feel that you have a very good vocabulary. So words like I don't know. It may be very common for others, but for me it was very surprising and very, very. I felt very good on that day.
Yes, yes. Another thing. You read books. You go to online. Always the Instagram and Facebook. Many teachers they do the video, live video.
Yes.
This, if example, the Sydney English teacher. Her name is Nicole. She's often share the vocabulary and grammar rules and idioms also. Sometimes I share to the group. And Instagram, you can live, you can connect with the American people. They do live, you can send requests, you can talk with the American Instagram. I think most of the American use the Instagram.
Correct.
But daytime never come live videos. Nighttime only come live videos from Instagram.
Actually, Instagram is very popular in many countries.
Yes.
So Facebook is now little bit fading or losing his charm.
Yes.
I think Instagram is the one which is very much in trend.
Instagram, yes. VIP all in the Instagram, all the VIP. I think the stars, American stars.
Yes. Anyways, I think we are talking a lot. Hare Krishna and Archana.
Yes, sir. So it's a LinkedIn account also use a VIP person, LinkedIn. But anyone
LinkedIn is for
LinkedIn is
for job
LinkedIn
oriented.
is for
job
Yes,
oriented,
Job
job
oriented.
oriented.
So not only for the job,
Connect with
LinkedIn
the
is
job and business also. Yes.
LinkedIn is
Business
basically
also.
LinkedIn is basically the professional network where you can find out same professional people, your company people, and also sometime it also helps you to find a job.
Yes, sir. So I have also account is LinkedIn. I have connect lots of people, but sometimes I have seen that so in the English teacher who have, but anyone does not life go get the life. I didn't see that, but it's a professionally account.
Yes. So you will not get anybody live on LinkedIn because there you will not have people who will teach you.
Yes.
It is just so I am also there. It is just you will get to know about my professional achievements, where I am, and in which company I'm working, what is my professional
Background, education background,
segment, education, all these things you will get there.
Yes.
And but not for the purpose of teaching. For teaching, there are different platforms. So suppose if you are in the job, Hare Krishna, at that time you will get the real benefit of LinkedIn community.
I'm also getting this benefit also. So I'm also learning English. So I have connected lot of people who is a plan heads as like I'm a mechanical engineer there. So I've connected lots of people who they are production manager as like I have a conducting with English chat. So that is a very great confidence to come in my mind. So yes, English when I will learn this English very much as like not native speaker, as like anybody understand to my thought. That is better for me, and I'm not trying to is native speaker, but I have a game. I have a look forward. I was just when I am talking with the communicate with other people, so who is understand with my thought. That is my opinion at first. Then I will get day by day I will get improved. I will not take in top upper level. Just I will step one by one. Then I will everything I will do.
Yes. So Rome is not built in a single day. It takes time. This is a very common saying. So similarly, we people also, every day we learn something new, and we, gradually we also achieve the level of proficiency and the excellency in our day-to-day life. So this is very, very common. I think that is what I also think.
One year ago, when I was trying to learn this language, is a pandemic, as like March ending, 22 maybe. So our weekly off my company. So what can I do? So that time I was thinking, so I will learn this language. So because I was so many I had get attend this interview. About every interviewer scolding me, why you are not talking with English, because your technical skill is better, but you are not talking with any English language. So that time I felt very much scared, because so I am not speaking. I am a Bengali medium students, so that's why maybe I am not focused in English. So I have to one day I have to. So if I afraid in my anything, so this will be one day will come your mind. So English is very important. I realize that, sir. Very important. So if I talk with VIP people, so we have to speak English to through communicate in chat or to communicate talk any English. So English is very important. Not to Indian have Indian, so all over the world. Very important. So, sir, actually, one day I realized that 10 years after or 12, 15 years after, if you don't speak English, you will not speak English very well. You cannot get any job, because now is going on so badly. All the engineering students is last few years. So anyone can't or cannot get any job, because don't have any company vacancy is going on. So every college students is a very jobless. Everyone jobless. So now company is a West Bengal. My side is a West Bengal. So that's every is a big company, big organization, multinational company. Just is a doing on just manpower list, 50% manpower, uh, and salary is decreasing, 10%, 12%, 15%. Uh, so my company also 10% deducting our salary. Uh, so that's any the every company any faces people cannot apply it, cannot taken is now. So almost I'm thinking like that after 5 years any company cannot get any open, cannot get any open any vacancy, because companies are totally down. So because market value is totally down, is industrial market, is metal industries, all the industry market totally down. Now is going on pharmacy is very well now, and construction business is totally down is Indian market. I know, sir. I don't know, sir. His Hansel also know their construction market. You know, Hansel is a sir. Hansel is a your please unmute, sir.
Construction market not depends the English, In construction market depends the skilled. Many China worker come and working here. They don't know English.
No, no, so technical person is a have important technical person in English.
English is important for who? Manager level only important.
Manager level is
Manager level, or you become superior. You need to you need the English. But everybody need English. But okay, you speak very good English. Then the boss like to give you the job. You see, no, the boss like who accomplished the job very well. Many people speak English in my company. The boss throw. So the boss never give you the job for English only. The boss give you who accomplish the job on time. Even
Time
you
to
don't know
time,
English,
time to
they
time
accept.
delivery. Yes.
The boss, even you don't know English, they accept. The job is important. You speak very
Job
well.
is
What is the profit for me? You speak very well. I am the boss. But what is the profit? You never do. You never accomplish the job on time. So important is not only the language. The language cannot succeed every place. You see, Japanese they don't know English. How they survive?
Survive. Japan also, China people also don't speak in
So hard
English.
work. Important hard work. The language is can help you some other ways. If you know how to do email, some people say similar to email, maybe they do just email, they earn money. So this opportunity is not for everyone. You cannot follow others.
Yes, sir.
So let me give my perspective here and what I feel. So English is also a kind of a skill set, just like you have a skill of construction, just like you have a skill of mechanical engineering. Similarly, you also possess one more skill, which is your English speaking, and
yes, sir.
this will always add benefit in your CV as well as in your earning.
Interview time.
Correct.
Interview time is important.
Yeah, suppose if you are a good mechanical engineer, but you are not expressive, you are not able to share your ideas to your boss and within your companies, you will not have the growth, and you might be there at the same position where you must have started. Your salary will also not increase based on your experience. But if you have a good communication, you are expressive, and also good knowledge about your work, in that case, sky is the limit for you. You can fly as much as high as you can. So similarly for Shan, construction worker is fine, or a construction supervisor is fine. But at the same time, if you know how to speak in English, at least you will be able to work in US and any other part of the world where you will get more salary. Because just an example, for me, if I am out of my home, whether I'm in Singapore, Thailand, UK, US, doesn't matter. What matters to me is that my earning. So if I'm getting $5 in X country, and for the same work, if I will get $50 for the same work in another country, I would prefer to go to another country. Okay, because my earnings is 10 times better than the current place. So that is what most important is.
Yes. So English is just entry level. So if so I'm also production supervisor in my site. I'm a handle 15 to 20 people. So English is not important. So when I'm conducting with the mail, so that time is sometimes is writing through the English, but I'm not speaking with my manager, with the planet in English. Just we are native language. I'm speaking with them. But when I will apply the new job, so that time entry level is in English is important. As so when I will get the higher position in future, so this skill would be better for my future.
Now, now, okay, many English teacher find student. They have this also happen. They know very well English and grammar, but they always find the student also.
Anyways, so guys, I think this is the time to log off.
Time to end. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Bye, sir. Have a good night, sir.
Archana, good night.
Good night. Good night.
Bye, sir. Have a good night.